like that box.
And that's the interesting thing. Hello and welcome to Jewellery Maker. Lovely to have your company. I'm Vicki, going to be with you for 4 whole hours of exceptional opportunities. We're feeling all the more Christmassy the closer we get to Christmas, aren't we? We're feeling just that little bit more excited about that special Santa's event. But you know what? Before we get there, we've got plenty more Jewellery Maker to be had. And of course, the lady to take us through with inspiration, which I will promise you is going to tantalise you into getting creative, whether you've just started, whether of course you're on an amazing adventure which you've joined with us for the past few years. Nice to have her company because we haven't worked together for ages. No. It's a gorgeous Gemma Crow.
Good morning.
Busy, busy, busy this morning.
Yeah, very busy this morning.
I just feel like every time I walk into this building I'm in some kind of twilight zone.
I know,
where hours become minutes. How does that happen?
I don't know. I think it is this building. It is. It is. I'm convinced.
I think they do say time flies when you're having fun, so that's not a bad thing, is it? We have for you some fantastic deals. Watch out today because we're going for Christmas deal offers, which you will not see any other time than live on air. And of course, if you are tuning in, we're often going to give you deals that you won't be able to access any other time. There's no point in trying to find the deals that we're offering you on the web because that's not going to happen. We're giving you live opportunities, giving you exclusive deals, and you don't want to miss out today because I've got some brand new treats. You may already notice, to my left, everyone to my left. Oh yeah, everyone, oh yeah. We are talking about brand new satin cord. Whoop, 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 whoop. And if that wasn't enough, we've also got beading thread for the autumnal colours. And, now hang on a minute. Hang on, is it trade show today?
Not today.
It's not today? I mean, that's next Thursday, isn't it, the trade show?
Yeah.
But hark, what have we got here? Yes, we're going to give you a little bit of a taster of what the trade show is all about. For those of you who have never seen the trade show before, that's happening on Thursday of next week. But to give you an aperitif, a little taster of what the trade show is all about, we've got 2 fantastic deals for your presentation busts. So if you're making your jewellery, maybe to sell or perhaps to give for Christmas, and you want to make the final look, the ultimate quality finish, well, you've got these amazing busts coming your way today. So it's trade show style offers that we have intentions to have for you today. And if that wasn't enough, check out the emerald. I've never seen emerald like it. I just have never seen us do anything like it, Gem.
It's stunning, isn't it? It is a stunning strand of emerald.
I mean, it is. I mean, I just don't see that kind of quality of emerald on this channel. We don't get to see. I mean, we've done some amazing features of gemstones at the moment where we've really raised our game. I think we've gone from bead quality to gem quality, and we've shifted ourselves with such ease. We really are talking about an opportunity of a lifetime because it is a full 40 centimetre strand. That's longer than the normal strands. And normally with emerald like this, you're talking probably 18 centimetres if you're lucky to get. So really it's a double length of emerald we're offering you. A double length in emerald. And not just a double length of any old emerald. We're talking high grade qualities. This is top banana stuff. If you want to go for it today, I tell you what, this is not going to hang around. So look forward to it and be prepared. Of course, emerald is the colour of 2013. This is the colour that was selected and really by the gurus of colouring in the gem world, but also in the fashion industry. The 2013 look is emerald, and we're going to give you it top trumping any emerald we've ever done, and we're top trumping it today on the show, so it's really rather exciting. Lots of treats to look forward to, and I will just say, I know Gemma's been really busy with the kits that she's been working with today. We have 4 kits today. We've got 3 that Gem's been working with, and then we're going to give you a bit of a challenge on one as well. Funky challenge, may I say?
Do you know, I haven't had a proper look at it yet, but it looks funky from here. Yeah.
Ooh, whoa. I mean, the words created for Gemma Crow is pretty much written all over this combination, isn't it?
It definitely looks like my sort of kit, yeah.
Isn't it? It's got an amazing combination where we're mixing all of the different materials. You've got wire, you've got your sari silk, and on top of that, look at the funky colours and shapes. So this is one of our brand new offers of the day. We have got for you an incredible deal. If you want to join us, you're going to have to be very quick, because we're starting as we mean to go on. Oh, early bird. Yes, we have got Doris the early bird out with her scarf and hat, because it is a little bit chilly out there, and wherever you are at the moment, I'm hoping that you're looking after yourselves. Keep yourself warm, get your thermals on. Look, I've done it again. Day 2. I've got the thermals on underneath the dress. I just can't have this coldness going up my skirt. You know, no. If I'm wearing a dress, I'm wearing leggings underneath. That's the facts from now on.
I'm matching you today. I've got me all-in-one thermals, I might add.
Come on, Gemma, with a thermal gown.
Yeah, it's cold at 5 in the morning, isn't it? It's cold.
It's bitter, I tell you. So if you are a little bit feeling a bit chilly, we're going to warm the cockles of your heart, because we are about to bring you the first deal of many today. We're going straight for... Yes, we're going straight for it. Jim's gone, what? Straight? No, you're doing it now. We're doing it now. We're not even hesitating. We're not going to make you wait for 3 or 4 hours and then bring you this as the very last deal. We're going to go straight for it. We're going for broke. But I will tell you, when these come to air, they genuinely sell out in seconds. If you see it and you want it, to present your gemstones and present your jewellery as only you know how, with the way that their gemstones deserve and the jewellery that you've created deserves, then this is the way to do it. And you can see actually, presenting even just something as simple as a double strand like this, it's the difference between getting a look that's going to look pretty and a look that's going to give your jewellery kudos, and that's what you deserve. Present your jewellery with kudos and you're definitely going to add that added desirability. I have got a limited quantity on this deal, but it's there for the taking. It is a trade show offer. We're just preparing you, we're just giving you the taster of what's to look forward to on Thursday of next week. Oh, that's me in multiples. Sorry about that. Nobody needs to see that. One's enough, and I know that. I said that before you did. I said it before you did. Large white necklace bust you're getting here. I've got loads of people on the phone lines, lots of people joining on the web. I can tell you now, we haven't got enough to go around. A quarter of the stock's instantly allocated. A quarter of the stock is gone. So if you're going to get it, you're going to have to be pretty sharpish to guarantee. It's your large necklace bust display that you're about to get for one price tag. It is going to be a trade show offer, which means that you really are going to get that rock bottom price tag. And how about this? Display your jewellery as it is deserved. If you're working with genuine gemstones and creating something that you've handcrafted, then you display it as is appropriate in a fantastic way like this for a rock bottom Jewellery Maker price tag of £8.95. Isn't it?
It is very good. Yeah.
I know. It's not going to be around for a long time. It's just going to be here and gone. But, you know, we want to do these deals while we can. And as I say, we could have done it on the trade show on Thursday, but we kind of felt, well, why not? Why not just, you know, give everybody the chance, whether you can tune in on Thursday or whether you're tuning in today, ready for the weekend. Yes, I can't believe I'm saying it. It's only 3 weekends till Christmas. Kim says, I'm not allowed to talk about Christmas because she's not done any shopping yet. Have you done your shopping?
Well, you know, you get to that point you think you're organised and then you relax and then you suddenly realise that you're not organised at all.
At all.
And then you can't relax.
I find myself doing that on a repeated basis just in life generally.
I think, oh, I'm so organised, and then
I
suddenly...
I tell you what's happened as well, and I always know that things are going downhill in my organisation stakes when the cupboard of doom becomes even more doomalicious than ever.
Oh yeah, I've got several rooms of doom at the moment. Yeah, I've got rooms of doom. Yeah.
I have one specific cupboard of doom, but actually that cupboard of doom has now also moved into the cloak cupboard, which has become besieged.
Do you know what I call my cupboard of doom? The ugly cupboard.
Yes!
That's what we call it, the ugly cupboard.
See?
And it's just known as that. Where is it, Mum? It's in the ugly cupboard. And everybody knows
that's me
where
and the
that
kids. Where is it, Mum? Cupboard of doom. Mum, can you just go and get that? And they'll go, where is it, Mum? Cupboard of doom. That's it. Yeah. You see? Cupboard of doom. We all have one. It's either a cupboard of doom or a drawer of doom. Oh. Have you got the drawer where you just dump everything that you don't know where to put? Yeah. Oh, we have that. Now, the thing is, keeping yourself organised and making sure that you're like that's how you do it with your jewellery though, isn't it? That's how you do it with your jewellery. We might not have an organised household for Christmas, but we know we can display our jewellery beautifully. And that's the priority, really.
Yeah, that's right.
You got to do your service to your jewellery. Now then, that's your larger one. And it looks like that's going to sell out in a second. I've got pretty much the same quantity of this one to match. So shall I put them together so you can see how nicely they work together? And if you are displaying, as I say, if it's just as a gift, you know, you've made a piece of jewellery for somebody and you're giving it as a gift for Christmas, and instead of putting it in a presentation box or in a bag, what a beautiful way to really make the most of the jewellery that you've created is to give it on a display bust, and then they can put it on perhaps on their vanity desk, or, you know, perhaps on their cupboard of doom. You know, they could display that jewellery on the bust that you're presenting your jewellery with. It's a nice idea. It just makes you know, makes that Christmas gift even more special. So you've got the chance to do that. Or you might be selling your jewellery, and if you're selling your jewellery, well, I guess the thing is that my auntie, her motto, presentation is 2/3 of everything. So it's not particularly what it is that you're presenting, but it's how you present it that will make the final difference for somebody to want or not want. Well, I tell you what, display appropriately with this kind of quality of bust, and it's definitely going to be a want, a big W-A-N-T. If you want to join us, now's the time to get your small necklace bust. We've done the larger, now it's time for the smaller. Yours for the taking, one price tag only. We were at £8.95 for the larger, so how low can we go on this one? £7.95 is all you pay. I mean, that's the way to display emerald, isn't it? That's the way to really display emerald. Quality finish to your jewellery. That's what you deserve. Present your jewellery in style for £7.95. If you would like to join us, 0800 644 655 is the number to dial, or you can join us at JewelleryMaker.com, whichever way you're going to do it. You're going to have to be fairly sharpish today because we are live and we've got a lot of big deals going on. Friday, well, it's definitely going to be a bit of a Friday frenzy to my instinct. I know all of the things that I've got, including the brand new satin, including this amazing thread, beautiful brand new bundle and a kit to offer, and we've got, well, you'll see here for yourself, the most extraordinary collaboration of gemstones that I think we've ever had. I mean, tremendous opportunity, including today, I have got 2 lots of gemstone chains. 2 lots. Now, they're both in limited stock, but I'd still have availability enough for me to justify putting them to wear. So you've got your 2 sterling silver chains, gemstone chains, black spinel, and the emerald. So this, if you're going to get the, shall we put the emerald chain alongside the emerald strand like this? Yep. Well, that's jewellery you're not going to want to miss out on, isn't it? That really is jewellery to not miss out on. You've got the emerald coming up, my presenter pick for you, an amazing 40cm strand of emerald, and then we're going to give you a 50cm strand of sterling silver chain with gemstones of emerald. I love that combination. I just love that combination. Oh, looking good, looking good, looking good. And all of that to look forward to in the show. Congratulations. Has that small bust gone now, Kim? Yeah, just a few left to go. If you want it, you got to get it now, though. It's not going to hang around. Limited availability on both of those busts, and that's just the way we start our show today. That's just the beginning. And as I say, for those of you who are interested in this fantastic combination of the brand new satin cords, you've not seen these colours before. They are brand new. I just want to do one thing, you know, just to show you how much we concentrate on the right colour of satin, right? One of the big colours for springtime is a burnt orange. Now, we don't just go for getting one type of colour. Just take a look how we make sure that our satin cord matches the gemstones. I know a lot of people will think that we don't give that kind of attention, that we just buy it. No, 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 no. One of the things about Jewellery Maker is our attention to detail is so exceptional that we give you exactly what you're looking for. We want matching cords alongside our gemstones. We don't want them to be a here or there about it. We want them to be a perfectly fused combination of colours, and that's what you're getting from us. That type of attention to detail is the reason that we're growing so big as a company. And actually what is, I guess for many people, where you would classify, how long have we been on it? 3.5 years now, is it, Jem? Yeah, 3.5 years. 3.5 years. We're building our repertoire of being absolutely dedicated to getting the fusion between gemstones and jewellery making ingredients. We're working really hard on a day-to-day basis. Our product managers are working, dedicating their time to making sure that when we've got a featured gemstone, that we can then bring it together with additional aspects, and that includes and things like the bronzite as well. You know, when you see the way that we put the bronzite alongside the satin cord, you know, really see that. Beautiful, that, isn't it? Actually, you could do this and this one together. It's a lovely colour, isn't it? Really beautiful. Love that. Okay, well, we've got those to look forward to shortly. And as I say, it's all just about attention to detail. Attention to detail makes a difference, doesn't it? Right then. Gemma, Gemma, Gemma. Gemma, 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 Gemma. A Gemma. Gemma.
This is nice.
Thanks. You've got loads here.
I know, I've just opened mine up.
Can I just say, I've got it wrapped like this. Gemma's just unwrapped it. Gem, will you just show everybody what it actually looks like unwrapped? Mike, can you, so this is, there you go, look at that. That's unwrapped. This, is it coiled? So this is it all coiled up. And then, how much do you reckon you actually get in one bundle?
About 30 metres.
About 30 metres?
25, 30 metres, I think.
Hecky thump.
Yeah, I've been working with it at home, and I'm telling you, it is everywhere in my house. It's because I've been working with something similar for a project on Monday for a mid-show, and I've had one reel. I've wrapped it on the back of my chair and just keep using from it. If you don't untangle it, it doesn't. You know, if you don't try and undo it, you can just use it in a reel, and it keeps going and going and going.
It's amazing, actually, because you would never look at that and think you were getting that much material. And the interesting thing about it is, I think for a lot of people, you go, well, I don't have that kind of capability to work with, you know, textiles. I love jewellery making, but I don't work textiles. Actually, the nice thing is that these days, there's no boundaries between working with textiles and jewellery, is there? No,
that's right. It all merges in, and everybody's got a different way of working with it, which is so nice, and it's just lovely seeing people merging their skills from one craft to another into their jewellery making, and so in that way the possibilities are endless with it. I think that's what's so exciting about the textiles.
It is pretty cool, isn't it? Yeah. Now we are going to bring this this kit to Gemma later on. We're giving it to her now so she can work on it as a challenge, but she's going to get it from, and we're going to show the resulting jewellery that Gemma makes in the back end of the show. So last hour of the show we'll show you the result. Now of course we're not just giving this, but we're also giving so much more. So you've got your textiles, but you've also got your wire. This is your silver coloured wire, and it's your 0.6mm gauge. Very versatile wire gauge to be able to work with. Then on top of that, well, we've really gone for colour, and I love the way that we're bringing together those colours. And if I was being cheeky, I would probably add in 2 or 3 of those colours of satin cord as well, just to show you how well they match alongside this kit. So it is all about colour today, and I think, you know, for those of you who are part of the understanding of the coloured seasons of the year for fashion, well, this is absolutely capturing many of the colours of the season of 2014 springtime. And of course we have to start pre-planning for that, because that's how fashion works, isn't it? Those colours are all very much right in the heart of the Pantone looks. Now, you're still going.
I'm still going. I'm finding an end.
Oh my God, is that no, is that the same bundle?
Yeah, that's the same bundle, yeah. Look at it. There's masses of it. Absolutely masses, and massive range of colours, and some of them scrunch really nicely and some of them stretch really nicely. It's very exciting.
And so they are all different, aren't they?
Yeah, and slightly different textures to all of them, which is lovely as well.
Oh my goodness, it's like literally like a material mound.
I know. I mean, can you imagine, right, just being daft if you were quite extravagant, just grabbed it all, like, and I've got a very plain dress on, and if I just was to ruche it up all around the neck and put random stitches in, it would look so designer, wouldn't
like
it?
that, yeah.
Just like drape it.
Lovely.
Just in a big ruche. I mean, you wouldn't really need to do anything, just sort of
have that glamour and that impact. That would be like catwalk style, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So what are you thinking about? Because you've got some amazing gems as well. We've got here the rounds. Those are wicked. I love the shape of them. They're really funky, aren't they? They're like profile diamond shapes. Yeah. And then you've got your flowers as well. So what's your thought process? Because there's a lot going on there.
Well,
on the wire.
Well, I think we can do something quite fun and funky, which is nice. And I'm thinking of creating some sort of wide braid that I can thread in and out of those flowers, maybe.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so some sort of knotting technique, I think, to create a braid. And then I don't know. I don't know. I might go for something sort of ruffly and edgy as well. We'll see.
Those gems, if I just hold this one strand out, that's pretty special. It's coming up, this kit, at the end of the show, so you won't be able to purchase it until the end of the show, because we're setting this as a challenge, and it's rather nice to see what jewellery Gemma comes up with before we then give you the chance to own the kit yourself and see where you're going to go with it. But this is going to be a very, very popular kit. I wish I had more in stock of this one, but it isn't one of our largest quantity offers of the day. So be warned, if you like the look of it and you like the offer that you get lots for your money, then you need to keep watching for that one. End of the hour. I'll be back, and I'll let you get on, because you're going to be busy.
Yeah, very have fun.
Very busy, I tell you.
Very busy.
Very busy lady. Now then, how about we give you something a little bit silly? And I genuinely don't think that there's many chances that I can offer you what I am about to give you. Because especially for those of you who know your gemstones, we really are going to town. Now, every time I've looked at this, I have not seen anything like what I think it should be in terms of an offer that I'm about to do. And I've said to Kim, what is this about? What is this about? I'm very, very conscious of the fact that we've never done anything like this before. I'm very, very conscious of the fact that we probably should never do anything like this again. This gemstone, in terms of revere, in terms of desirability, is extraordinary. In fact, if you wanted to go to a very well-known auction house in New York, not so long ago, they sold a feature lapis lazuli neckline piece for over $25,000. So lapis lazuli is a gemstone very much of the designer world, and it was one of the biggest makes in the world made it. You'll have heard of them before, beginning with a V. You'll find them in Paris, that's where their home is, renowned for their invisible set gemstone designs. But this piece, nothing to do with the invisible set, it was all about a beautiful cascade of gemstones, lapis lazuli being the focal point. It sold, and it went as an estimated auction price at $25,000. Now that just goes to show you what lapis lazuli can command. It's a designer gemstone. It's a gemstone that can be worked into designer jewellery. And I think often is the case when you come to us and you see the prices we're about to do, you don't have the word designer, you just think affordable, you think exceptional, but you don't always think designer, because designer, in my mind, thinks it's going to cost me a lot of money. And if you said to me, Vicki, do you want to buy yourself a designer pair of shoes? I'd look at you and go, well, I'd like to, but I don't have that kind of design money. If you said to me, do you want to design a handbag? Well, I'd like to, but I don't have that money. It wouldn't be a case of not wanting it. It's a case of me thinking I can't afford it. But actually, in principle, lapis lazuli has everything to do with designer. It has everything to do with the finger on the pulse of fashion. And therefore, if you're going to say, do you want lapis lazuli? You should be turning around and going, well, I'd like to, but I don't think I can afford it. Because if it sells for £25,000, and pardon me, $25,000 in New York, and that wasn't that long ago, then really in principle, maybe that's the way we should look at lapis lazuli. We'd like to own it, but we can't afford it. Ha-ha. But that's not the case here. Oh, no, 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 no. Keep with that designer thought, keep with that designer opportunity. But now, remember, you're tuning into Jewellery Maker on a very special Friday, because forget your $25,000 and think about this. You've got 150 carats of lapis lazuli, a fantastic deal for just, dun, 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 less than a fiver. It's really hard to parallel designer jewellery and then say less than a fiver, but that's what I have to do, because that's the principles of genuine gemstones, isn't it? I mean, I know it sounds silly in many ways, because I think if I was watching, I'd be thinking, you can't say designer and then say $4.95. That just doesn't make sense. But actually, I can, because that's exactly what the jewellery industry does. You know, there are big designers who work with exactly the same gemstones that we do, but actually, in principle, they just charge a higher index, probably a lot of the time based on, well, what I would classify as on the brand, based it on their, you know, the principles of craftsmanship are obviously outstanding, and their attention to detail is outstanding. But so is yours, you know. I mean, our jewellers and our jewellery makers, your attention to detail astounds me every single day I work here. I get excited, I get inspired. The Wall of Fame is one of my favourite times of the show, because actually it's that point where I get to go, wow, from this ingredient you've done this, and it's so delightful to see that journey from ingredient to then resulting jewellery. So for $4.95, it's no doubt about it, a fantastic deal that we're offering you. Grab it while you can. This is not the kind of deal that hangs around. This is not the kind of price tag that we expect to see on our shows. So when you see it, make the most of it. £4.95 is all you pay. 150 carats of that lapis lazuli, double strand of your nuggets, for less than a fiver. And when you think of £5, do you think to yourself genuine gemstones? Do you think genuine gemstones that have previously sold on other auction houses in New York for 25,000? Do you think they do that?
No.
Do you think that?
No, you
No,
don't.
I don't either. But that's what we've just done. You know, at the end of the day, lapis lazuli is a very exciting gemstone, and the designers know that, and they charge the money, their dues. We're giving you lapis lazuli, and we're charging less than £5. It's a real deal and a half for you. Congratulations if you got that one. Stay on the lines. If you've got a phone in your hand, don't hang up. Hang up, you'll lose out. Keep a phone in your hand. We will process your call as fast as we can. Of course, you can join us at JewelleryMaker.com, and once you're there, you need to, now I do believe you might need to go to the live web stream to then click the buy now button. I know a couple of issues came up yesterday. I don't know whether they've been rectified, but if you are watching on the website, you need to go to the live web stream, click on that, and then click the buy now button. That's when we can guarantee the pricing. That is going to be £4.95 for this double strand of lapis lazuli. Great deal. Congratulations on that one. Congratulations. Now, we have got some amazing kits today and giving you a really nice spectrum of colour tones, whether we're going to be in autumn terms or whether we're going to be in summer terms. And in some ways, I'm going to put these two together because these are two kits and this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted to show you today. It feels like we're taking you through all of the seasons of the year because we're moving autumn, winter, spring and summer. You just can see those two kits coming together, how well they look. You can really see that, can't you? Autumn here, winter here, and then as you can see, you've got your spring and summer look. So we're going to move on straight to the autumn and winter, and oh, no way. Oh my gosh, they're amazing. They're actually amazing. Oh my goodness, Gemma, you are going to have to be so quick on this one. Just to highlight, you're going to have to be very, very quick, because this kit is limited, and I do mean to the point where really, we probably on a normal day wouldn't put this type of quantity to air on our channel at this time of day. We would, you know, we just wouldn't do it. We need to have a bigger quantity. This is not just limited edition, this is extreme limited edition opportunity. Look at the shape and the cut of these. That's ridiculous.
Every strand is stunning, outstanding. Every strand.
I can't get over how amazing they are. They are exquisite. I mean, they remind me of the 1920s fans. You know, like when you think of something like the Rene McIntosh type of design, it always had this fan-like formation, didn't it? Yeah. You know, in some ways you kind of want to go to the era of Poirot, and you know, you can instantly see those fans, shapes that are everywhere in architecture. It's exactly where it took me, exactly. Is it? Yeah, and the fact that it's called intuition is spot on, because it is intuitive, this kit. It's lovely. Ah, they are incredible. I love that strand. They are ridiculous. Man, I'd just buy them. I'd buy this kit just for those. All I'd say is that I just get this strand, and everything else is a boat. Oh! 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 Strike that. I mean, you're going to buy each one of these strands and you are going to know about it. Whoa! Look at the lapidary work. Gee, that is amazing. Can I just say to you, I'm bamboozled, genuinely, absolutely 100% bamboozled. Well, first of all, that we've put either of these in a kit, because I would have sold those into as separate strands, and you know, I'm not being funny, we would have made more money out of that, because our kits, we always drop the price on our kits, but my head would have said, if you're going to put it in a kit, put one strand in a kit. Forget putting two strands like this in a kit. I know, I mean, how often does that happen? I couldn't believe it. When I opened it, I checked the code online just in case it was wrong, but in case it was a bundle and not a kit, you know, but it's a kit. Oh my life! Do you know the quality of that lapidary work is extraordinary? I don't know, Mike, are you as close as you can get on that close-up? Because that lapidary work is exceptional. You know, a cut of the gemstone is the one thing that we can have any kind of influence. Everything else is Mother Nature. The colour of the gem, the clarity of the gem, the way that the carat weight forms, we have nothing to do with that. The one thing that we can influence is the cut of the stone, the way that the gem eventually looks visually based on how we cut it, and that's us absolutely reflecting our passion for quality. Our passion is inherent in this business, and I promise you from the very, very top with Steve and Sarah, husband and wife team. Oh, by the way, we won an award yesterday. Oh, do you want to hear our next award? We won an award yesterday evening. We attended the British Jewellery Association Awards of 2013, and we have been voted British Jewellery Maker Retailer of the Year. I know, that is massive. That is huge. It's really, really big news for us, and we're absolutely delighted. And you know, at the end of the day, our award winning is just based on the team of family that we are. As you know, you're our family as much as this is a family business. Actually, our extended family is everybody who watches on a day-to-day basis, and we really are grateful, so grateful for your company and for your passion for our business. And in particular, you know, we want to reflect that in our passion of giving you top quality. That is passionate. That is top grade lapidary work, and I'm not surprised to hear that already this kit is flying out. You know the stuff. You know your quality, and you've got it there. Now, this is a very limited kit, and I'm just hearing Kim said it 4 times to me now. She has reiterated this, but that's because she doesn't want anybody to lose out on the fact and hold on and hold on and hold on, and then you lose out. I will say to you, a quarter of the stock has already been allocated on this one. A quarter of the stock has got more than a quarter of the stock. Okay, you need to know that if you want this kit, you've got to make your purchase now. Have a look at this. Look at that quality. Man, we have done well. Peach Moonstone, these are your graduated rice beads. They graduate in 10 by 5 to 16 by 7, so incredibly versatile. And again, the quality, the luxury. Each one of these strands could be a centerpiece to a kit. Each one of them could be the focal point. And we've put them all together. It's like we've put 3 headlines together, haven't we? Okay, well over a quarter of the stock, coming up to half the stock is allocated. Before I even tell you what else you're getting, well, I will quickly just tell you, you have got here 0.6mm gauge in your copper coloured wire, 10 metres. You've got your beading thread, your monofilament and your elastic. You're going to get, it's not sterling silver as well, is it? Well, actually, of course it is, Vix. When you've got this grade of gemstones, you kind of have to have sterling silver. We've gone for the rose gold. Oh, how perfect. Oh, my life. That's so good. You've got your heart-shaped chain, you've got your shepherd hooks, you've got everything you want. This is the way we do it. This is how we do it. Now, that's the reason that we're winning awards, because I tell you what, we are there. I mean, this is it, isn't it? This shows you how far we have come with our kits in the past 3 years, and we're learning from you all the time. What you want, what do you want from us? Best deals that we possibly can are in kits like this. We work very hard to bring you everything you need to get started into jewellery making. And also, once you're there, to then give you the hard work of bringing together gemstones that you couldn't purchase for the price I'm about to do this kit for. You could not purchase this for the price I'm about to do this kit for externally to this deal. Once it's gone, it's gone. I've got half the stock allocated and it's yours for the taking. You want to know the price, don't you? The price you should be paying is £54. I can't believe you're going to go so low. Kim, my producer, she's making a decision. £29.95. That is a £30 to £40 kit any day. Any day, that is a £30 to £40 kit. I mean, you look at quality of these gems are they're literally off the scale, aren't they?
Yeah, they're stunning, absolutely stunning.
If you want to join us, it's a go, go, go. I've got to say hello to everybody who's made the decision nice and early to join us on this one. I've got Eileen join me in Derbyshire. Congratulations to Mary and Dorset. Oh, look, I get to say hello to people now. I get to say hello to people who have bought because we've got that information on our graphics now. Oh, isn't that lovely? Maria in Essex, lovely to have your company. Hannah in Sussex. Charlotte's just joined us in Perth and Kinross. Oh, Charlotte, how are you today? I'm hoping that the weather's calmed down a little bit for you, my lovely. I will just say, look, can you see? How cool is that? Oh, I feel all like professional and everything. Let's not go that far. We have got £29.95. That strand alone surely could be a £30 strand. Just the attention to detail, the way. Can I put that against the neckline just to see how it would fan out across the neckline?
See, you just really want to do that with it, don't you? I know, I wanted to be super indulgent and do that with it. I didn't, but it's so tempting.
I feel like I should be walking into
you want to do that with.
You know, like Great Gatsby.
Yeah.
I want to go into the Great Gatsby and go, oh, hello.
Do that with the citrine as well. It's absolutely stunning.
Oh, I bet the citrine's like, look, I've got how many left? 5. Or 5 kits left.
It glows. Look at that. I mean, just do that with each strand.
Oh.
That's just stunning.
Oh, Mr. Darcy. That's what I feel like I should be saying. Oh, Mr. Darcy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh. Anyway, 29. Could you tell I was in the Darcy world there? £29.95. I've literally just got a couple left. No, I don't even have that. Okay, it looks like it's sold out. £29.95. It's a deal and a half, that one. What are you going to show us, my lovely?
Well,
I need to grab a tissue on the way.
It was the fan design that sort of, that strand is so standout in its shape, colour, everything. So I echoed that in the necklace on it'll be on your right.
Oh.
I know, it's just gorgeous, isn't it? You can't really go wrong with it.
Look at how the light's playing through there.
I know. Even down to the spaces in between the beads. They were all usable, the little tiny coils.
Oh, that charm bracelet.
Yeah.
Now I've still got people holding on the lines, and I've got one kit left. That's it, one kit left. If you want it, it's now. It's now or never. So go. Tell me what we're going to do.
I'm going to show you how to do the fan. So if we
the fan.
Don't know if you've seen the necklace.
And we start the fans, please.
I don't know if we've seen the necklace, so I can.
I think so.
I'm not sure if you've seen it. Yeah, that's the one. So I wanted to show you how to create those little fans.
Fabulous. I love that you've almost you've framed the shape of the stone with the shape of the wire, and it almost reflects the 20s theme, doesn't it? It really just have that 20s thought about it. So how do we do it?
So how we do this is take one length of wire, and this length of wire it's only about 10 centimetres. But what I want this to do is be able to go to frame my gemstone. So it's got to sit maybe with a centimetre all the way around. So just, you know, don't cut it too short because you want some room to play with, but just enough to go around that gemstone and make a little loop on the ends. Keep it straight, and then take another length of wire. Now you needn't cut this off the reel if you don't want to, if you don't want to waste any. I've cut it off just for the demo. Get it nice and warm by running it through your fingers, and then take the first end, one end, and just wrap it tightly around that shorter length of wire that's going to go around the gemstone. Now I found a trick of getting this really tight is to wrap it once like that, almost like you're going to tie a knot, and then grab hold of both ends and wiggle, and that tightens it up around the wire. Okay. Don't worry if it bends, the wire underneath bends, it's fine, we can straighten it after. So then I've got a tail, that's going to disappear and be chopped off at the end.
Okay, so that's just a subsidiary.
Yeah, but if you try and wrap too close to the end, what happens is you can't grab hold of it to get it nice and tight. So you need a decent tail.
That's just like almost an addition that you need to do for practicality.
Yeah, and you can always use that as an eye pin later when you cut it off. Okay, so to get the little scallops, what you do is take your flat nose pliers or your snipe nose pliers, and what they've got is this lovely curve and a flat edge as well.
Okay.
So you pop your pliers in, and mentally mark in your mind how far along your pliers you've gone, and then you take your wire around the pliers.
Are you saying that so that you're going to get the same symmetry on each scallop?
On each scallop you're going to get them the same. If you have a mental image of whereabouts you've popped that wire.
Could you mark it on there if you weren't clever enough to remember?
Yeah, you can mark it on there if you like. And what I do is take it around, so I'm holding the shorter wire, taking a longer wire around the pliers, still holding it firmly, and then give it one all the way around, one wrap all the way around, nice and tight, and bring it back up. Okay, if I take my pliers out now, you'll see I've got a little scallop one already. Yeah, and you do exactly the same. So
I would definitely need to mark it so that I would get that. Otherwise, I just wouldn't have the natural remembering. I don't have that kind of memory. So I would have to mark it with a little pen or something like that. So I got that same scallop.
Yeah, that's fine. You can buy lovely stripy tape, PTFE tape.
Right.
And then you can have it in your mind how many stripes up you go.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And also the PTFE tape's good for stopping marking your wire as well. So
all right, so you wrap it around onto the actual internal of the plier itself.
And the pliers.
All right, okay.
Okay, and then you wrap it again. And then for the centre one, what I've done is I've graduated these because the stones graduate. So for the centre one, I've done 6, I think, for the largest stones. If I quickly get 6 on, show you how to form the rest.
And are you wrapping? Did you say you're wrapping round? You wrap around once and then you're locking it in once as well.
Yeah, so I'm pulling it
round
up
once, lock in once.
So that it's just hooked, and then all the way around so that it's wrapped.
Okay.
Okay. All the way around. Last one now, I think.
Will you do it really slowly for us this time, just so we can get one more, so everybody can see exactly, just one more.
So my pliers are right up against the last one I've created.
Yeah.
And then take this longer wire all the way around. You can see the wires coming from the front of the wire. It's like the front. So what I want to do is take it around the back of the wire. Okay, so around the back.
Around the back.
Pull it nice and tight. And then up around the front. And then all the way around again to anchor that in nice and tight. Okay.
Got it.
Lovely. So I've got all those in now. I'm going to trim off the edges. And then just spend a little bit of time straightening this section up a bit. Okay, just put your pliers in and squidge and it will straighten up. Okay, and then you want to bend either edge up. So you're creating that fan, and you might want to pop it sort of over your gemstone so that you can see that it's mirroring the shape nicely.
Okay.
Okay, and then just give that a pull so you're getting that rounded edge. Okay. So make sure the angles are sort of mirroring your stone. Cut both edges off, ends off, so that they overlap about 1 centimetre just over, so that when they cross over you've got about 1 centimetre either side. Then take your pliers in roughly level with the top of your gemstone if it's sitting centrally, and twist your pliers upwards. Okay, if I do that again, twist your pliers upwards so that your ends are pointing upwards, okay? And then to get it so that it threads onto the beading thread, take your, round those pliers this time, to the edge of your pliers and roll. You're going to keep rolling, so you're going to keep going round and round and round. So loosen the grip, turn your pliers, then turn your wrist.
Oh, and you're doing it that way so that you can obviously keep the frame flat.
That's right.
And you can lock it in.
That's right.
That makes, okay.
So if I turn it over now, and I'm going to go to do this side from this way, okay? And this time I'm rolling in towards myself. Keep rolling, loosen your grip, open your pliers, turn them round and roll in. Okay?
Yeah.
Then that should be ready now to thread.
And the beading thread's the nice colour, it's like matching colour as well, isn't it?
Yeah.
So it's going to give that nice unison of colouring.
That's right. So what I've done is I've threaded my beading thread through one of those loops I've created. Then one of these lovely little, they're actually crimp covers, but they're great as spacer beads. Then my gemstone, you can see. And then another one of my spacer beads. And then take that wire, beading thread, through the other loop and pull it into place.
Just
and that
like
will just
that.
sit.
So that could just be a pendant on its own, right? That
And
couldn't
that's
it?
fine
If
on
I
its
took
own,
that and
yeah.
I just, if I took that and just did.
That's it, you could just do one. And I've done them on the bottom of the little earrings as well to match, so they work nicely.
Looks so good. This looks so, so good. That's fabulous. Fabulous. Oh, look, we've got a text in from Jennifer. Look, it's in the graphics and everything.
Where is it?
No,
Oh,
there.
wow,
How
that's
posh
really
are we?
good. Wow,
Oh, we're
that's exciting.
posh. And oh, we win awards and then we have amazing graphics. It's just, they both go hand in hand. Now, it says, and I'm going to have to read it from up there because I can't actually, my eyes are not that good. It says, good morning, girls. You both look great. Oh my goodness me. Looking is one thing, I tell you what. What have you got today? Bring it on. Haven't ordered for a week. Jenny.
You're in luck then.
Are you joking? Jenny, have you not seen any of the shows this week? Because that's the only reason why you haven't bought, because we've had some cracking deals on. Amazing offers. Well, actually, we do have some deals today. We have got for you emerald. We've also got for you some fantastic garnet. And for obviously January's birthstone, I think people are starting to pre-plan, obviously. We've got a brand new satin cord, never been seen before colours. We've got beading thread, which I think actually will go very, very nicely with that last kit. And as you can see there, that's coming soon as well. Those colours are exquisite. They really do say to me, autumn time, winter tones, breathtaking qualities of rich tonal textures that you're getting from this beading thread. This is coming your way very, very soon. Anybody who's done the Beading Thread Adventures course with Gemma, hello to you all. Gem, that was such a successful course the other week.
Yeah, it was great. We have such a lovely time on that course.
The beading thread course, I just felt like every time I watched, and obviously I was presenting at the time, but I could see, it felt like everybody was really, what's the word, like a hive of activity.
Yeah, really involved, and everybody's really shocked at how versatile beading thread is. So it's nice. The course is a lovely course, very relaxed.
Yeah, and the kind of course that actually, you've got an ingredient that maybe you use all the time, but it gives you a totally different perspective, and you need that kind of, do you want to see it? Do you want to see this is, there you go, that's the kind of jewellery you could be making on the beading thread course with Gemma. If you want to know more about our workshops, then please do speak to our free phone number, yes, our call centre. We'll process your call and, we'll do our very, very best to organise for you to join on a variety of courses. We've got a course running today. I think it's the silver clay rings today, so that's with the gorgeous Natalia in our workshop. You get to have a look around the studios and things like that, so it's brilliant. There's loads going on, so if you fancy joining us, it'd be lovely to have you you here, meet the presenters, you get to see what happens, you get to come on air as well. So loads going on. So if you do want to join us, and whether you're just getting started or whether you want to advance your techniques, there's plenty of courses running on a week-to-week basis. I think some new ones coming your way as well. I've heard on the grapevine, I've heard some very exciting 2014 workshops, and Gemma's giving me a very big nod. I know you're going to really rather like them. I won't mention them too much. I'm just going to say they'll definitely be worth signing up to. Gemma's literally gone. Okay, won't mention anything else other than you're going to really like them. We have got coming our way. This is going to go perfectly for those of you who've just got that last kit. If you got the last kit, then you've got to get this next bundle because they work hand in hand. They are idyllically matched. Anybody who's got rose gold findings, anything that's finished with rose gold, it has this amazing potential to really melt alongside the colours of your coppers as well. And this is where we're bringing in all of those colour tones within one bundle. This is a fantastic combination where we are giving you, how have you got hold of this? It's the 1.5mm gauge wire. I have been talking about this wire for ages. How have you found it in the stock list? Kim, my producer, I tell you what, I don't think she even goes on our computers. I think she just goes to the warehouse. I genuinely do think she does some kind of ram raid and she just goes, I love that, I love that, I love that. Forget about the computer system. I'm just going to take it. Well, not just are we giving you the 1.5, but you're getting the 1.25. And if that wasn't enough, you're also getting the 0.6. Well, I never. That is pretty exceptional. That really is the ultimate opportunity. Structural wire, you go torque style necklaces, and especially if you just made that lovely single pendant, and instead of doing a full bib necklace like Gemma did, you use a torque style necklace with your 1.5 or your 1.25 wire, and you only need one of those pendants that you've just made. I mean, literally just that one white, that one. In fact, tell you what, Gem, let's show everybody. Why talk about when we can show it? Should we go 1.5 for the talk, or should we go 1.25?
1.5.
1.5.
Yep.
Look, I'm just going to quickly, I'm going to just chuck it over to Gem, and we're just going to show you how versatile. You know, we just made that pendant from the last kit, and we made the pendant where we created the wire, and then we've got the gemstone in the centre, and it was really, it took me, what, 3 minutes, 4 minutes to make the pendant. Add in a torque necklace. I'll do the deal while Gemma makes it, and then we'll show you the result. Gemma, you ready?
You just want a torque necklace?
Yeah, like the torque necklace with the pendant. Now, this is how simple jewellery making is. For those of you who think you don't have the time, and I'm one of them who says it all the time, oh, I don't have the time to make jewellery. Actually, that's rubbish, because making jewellery can genuinely be in a matter of seconds, if not minutes. You can make a feature style necklace, and I promise you, in about 3 minutes, Gemma will have you a feature necklace that you'll go, oh, what? And you can make that with ingredients. Yes, you're going to get your 1.5, your 1.25, and your 0.6mm gauge. And if that wasn't enough, you're also going to get your jump rings. Your jump rings. Now, let me make sure I give you the right sizes on these, because the size of jump rings is very important to those of you who are doing things like your chainmail. I want to make sure that it says a 4mm gauge, 7mm gauge, and that's internal, of course, and 6. For 4, 6 and 7 internals. So those of you who obviously are making a chainmail, you know what you need for the different types of weaves, the Byzantine, the box, the different variants are really, you know, rather flexible when you've got so many here. You've got an opportunity here, and of course, this is the kind of chance that will really make a difference to you during making the chainmail. You could, of course, just add links and catches. You know, there's a mechanical aspect of jump rings, but there's also that feature of bulking up and really creating something rather dynamic with these kind of ingredients. You've got here a lot of jump rings. In total, I think I'm right saying there's 50 in each pack. No, 100 in each pack. That's 300 jump rings. Now, shoot, Debbie said to me the last time that we were together that if you had around about 50 jump rings, you could make yourself a simple chainmail bracelet. Would that be about right, Gem?
Yeah.
About 50.
Yeah, you could do the 2-in-1
Just
link.
the simple 2-in-1, that's it. And if you've seen Ed's creation, Ed's done a fantastic, and Ed's one of our presenters, and he actually made himself a chainmail bracelet on the 2-to-1 theme, and all it is two links linking into one link, 2 links into one link, 2 links into one link. You could make yourself 6 6 chainmail bracelets just from these jump rings. And this is what I'm talking about. Jewellery is so accessibly made when you know how to do it. And you've got the ingredients, we're giving you the chance. Now, you've got the opportunity here to do loads of chainmail and lots of wire work, including creating looks like this. So if you do get the satin, this satin that you're going to get in the bumper pack, in the kit on the last hour of the show with Gemma, well, this is the kind of look that you could create, these amazing, almost icicle-like formations. Jem made this with the wire. Here's your torque style necklace, can you see? Here's your torque style necklace, and Jem's just doing that that feature pendant now to show you how easy it is to add in. You know the pendant that we made? Yeah, the pendant that we just made with Jem, step by step. Add in a torque necklace. You got yourself some good looking jewellery. Now, 300 jump rings. 30 meters of wire. That includes the 1.5, the 1.25, and also the 0.6mm gauge. All together for one price tag only, and that price tag should be almost £28. But you know what? Let's give you a £10 saving. Today only, I can only compromise that price tag for the live show. Outside of this time, you will be paying £28, £29 actually, closer to. If you want to join us, now is the time to do so for £17.95. Oh, I tell you, I said, see, I didn't mean for you to make an individual pendant. I was going to say...
I couldn't find it. I checked it in the box and I couldn't find it to thread on, so...
So she's made a whole piece of jewellery. This is Gemma making a whole piece of jewellery in the matter of, what, 2 or 3 minutes have I've just introduced these ingredients? Gemma's just done this piece of jewellery. I mean, that's ridiculous.
It's rough.
That is wicked. Actually, that's the kind of jewellery I so would wear. Hang on, I'm going to go, I'm putting it on. I'm putting it on. What's the point in looking at it? Why not just wear it? Look, how cool is that? Sorry, I've just got my microphone, but how fab's that? It sits so nicely. I love torque necklaces. Yeah. I just like the ease of them, you know, the easy wearability of them.
Right, and if you got yourself the busts earlier, the larger display bust, you can actually shape it so that it sits flatter around the neck.
For the décolletage.
Like the one I'm wearing is shaped then onto a bust, and then so it sits sort of around my neck, doesn't move anywhere.
And that's this. Is that 1.5 that you've used, or is
around
that
the neckline? It's a 1.5. Yeah, the rest is heavier.
And have you hammered it? Have you textured it?
Yeah, yeah.
What with with the soft hammer or the chasing hammer?
No, they're actually texture hammers we've had. So
the one where you change the head.
Yeah.
Right.
You can do some of that with the texture hammers, but we will be getting all the ingredients for these in soon.
£17.95, a very popular price tag, and I'm not surprised because we're giving you a £10 saving there. If you do want to join us, then don't hesitate. It's first come, first served on all these offers, and of course quantities are restricted, and they're restricted to the live show only. So if you try to buy this outside of the live show, I'm ever so sorry, you won't get the deal. It is now the time. So it's a very much, what we've got to remind ourselves is the website is a static priced opportunity to buy great offers and to get Jewellery Maker deals. They're already incredibly competitive, but when you come to the live show, those deals become even more exceptional, but you're almost becoming an opportunist buyer. It means that you can't guarantee yourself that you're always going to get what you want, but what you can guarantee is you're going to get the very best deal on what we've got to offer, and that's why you tune in, because deals like this, they're not going to come along every day. Make the most of them while they're here. You've got your 1.5, your 1.25, and on top of that, the 0.6, plus 300. That's 300 jump rings, all for one price tag of just £17.95. You should be paying an extra £10 on top of that. That's a full tenner saving. Well, we've got plenty more where that comes from. You know that £10, I know within the next hour that £10 will be spent on something very, very rewarding. If you've got a budget of a tenner, keep watching. Something special's coming your way. See, that it's so easy to spend £10 and not know what it... Just watch out. Under £10. I would suggest it could be Christmas treat. I think it could also be perfect for the new year. I'm kind of giving the game away there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Keep watching. It's time for the Wall of Fame.
See, Debbie Mulford's been inspiring the masses again.
Debbie has been inspiring most. Pizzas, I love it. Cindy in Ipswich said, hope you don't mind me entering my 8-year-old daughter Emily's polymer clay makes. She's addicted to polymer clay after watching the talented Debbie Mulford on Jewellery Maker. She's made food for her PS figures, I don't know what that means, and also burgers and pizza earrings. Have still to bake her Christmas pudding earrings. Christmas pudding would be brilliant.
Yeah,
my kids loved. We did reindeers and we did gingerbread men, nice. We had such a blast. We had such a fantastic time, and so good were they. In the end, I was like, I need to make more of those. They're great Christmas gifts. So I'm going to go and buy some more polymer before I leave today, so that we can do it as Christmas gifts, and you know, maybe do a little craft stall at the school and things. So they're brilliant. Well done. And it's Emily. Emily, you are a little master craftsman. Absolutely fabulous. Fabulous. Big up.
I've got a stunner here, 501, and it's from Barbara Fletcher. She says, hi all at JM, hope you are all well. My entry this week is lapis, hematite and little gold spacers, all from JM. A very simple design, but the lapis is so lovely it didn't need overworking. Loving the new designer sessions. Best wishes to you all from Barbara, from a cold but dry Farnborough. Oof. Well, I hope it's still dry for you.
Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Gorgeous.
Beautiful.
Now I have got, who's this? Jackie. Hi Jackie. She says, firstly, happy Christmas and hope Jamie gets better soon. Oh yes, so do. I think there's definitely some kind of a bug hanging around in this building right now. Feels like it's, I know.
Feels like weeks I've been ill for.
Just kind, I know. Feels like once you think you're getting on top of it, and then I know. My little boy's been poorly for the past few days, and you know it's hard when you're a mum and you have to come to work, and my husband's with him, and so I know he's absolutely fine, and I know but you just, your heart, you just want to be with him because he's been up all night, just being sort of, bless him. My entry this week, it's Jackie. Yes, Jackie. My entry this week is large nuggets of citrine and twisted wire, copper wire. I sold this piece at a Christmas fair last week. First one ever, as I've only been making jewellery about 6 weeks. So I'm very happy. Oh my goodness me. Jackie, you've only been making jewellery for 6 weeks.
Wow.
That's cool. And you did your first craft stall and you sold a piece. That's wicked.
It is wicked.
Massive congratulations.
As well. Very brave, so well done.
That's lovely wire work as well. Not surprised you sold that one. 502.
I've got some gorgeous wire work as well. And it's from Angela Milinowski. I think I've said that right.
Nice.
It says, good morning everyone. This is my entry for this week's Wall of Fame. I've been inspired by the designers recently, both established and new, so it would be very unfair to name just one. They have all produced fresh ideas that can be copied or interpreted to suit our personal tastes. I made this necklace with the little black dress theme in mind. I used hematite, plain rice beads and faceted, and I went a little overboard on techniques. I wired a macrame, I Y-coned, I weaved, I twirled, I wire twisted, and now hopefully I will wear. All supplies from JM. Good luck to all the entries. Regards from Angela in Devon. Oh, P.S. she says. Oh, okay. It says P.S. don't read, but pass on.
Okay.
So I will. I will pass it on, Angela. Okay. Thank you very much. It's gorgeous.
Bless you. I have got Hazel in London. Now, Hazel, first of all, congratulations, because she says she's having a fantastic time with the new show. There is so much fun. And she says it peps up my day and gives me all the inspiration to enhance my creativity. And she's attached her first 2 items that she's made from Jewellery Maker stock with a couple of beads for her stash. And both items are for friends and given as gifts and to spread the word that she makes jewellery. I have to say, she said the next bit, and I will just pick up on this one, Hazel, every single piece of jewellery that we get sent in is worthy of the Wall of Fame, whether you're just getting started or whether you're an advanced craftsman. It's not about us displaying everybody who's brilliant or everybody who's advanced or everybody whose jewellery is exceptional. Actually, it's the exact opposite. It's to show that this is a journey for everybody, whether you're just getting started or whether you're getting, you're 20 years in the business. What the nicest part about it is that we're all coming together and sharing our creativity. So for me, this is the most exciting part because you've just started jewellery making and you're making fantastic jewellery like this. So brilliant. She has said, I don't expect to win as there are many more professional looking entries, but I wanted to share you with my first ever Jewellery Maker creations. The Wall of Fame is not us picking the best one every week. In fact, the Wall of Fame is the exact opposite. It's just a lucky dip. Everybody enters their creations for the week, and then on Wednesdays a number is pulled out the hat, and it's got nothing to do with how good or how advanced you are. It's just to do with, well, let's share how we're going on our own journeys in jewellery making, and then if you're lucky enough you get £50 or £100 via almost a lottery of a number being picked out the hat. So just to highlight that, Hazel, you're 100% worthy of our Wall of Fame, as is everybody, and I want to just make sure that you know that actually one of the most essential parts about jewellery making is that everybody's on a journey, whether you're just getting started or whether you're right down the road. And actually the lovely part about it for me is that when we explore these kind of amazing creations, we're sharing that journey with you, and it's a delight. And so keep on sending in, keep on showing us where you're moving on to with your journey, because that's such a pleasure for us. Thank you so much for joining us today. Loads of treats still to look forward to. We've got the presenter pick, which is of course my amazing 40cm strand of emerald. We've never done anything like it before. We also have an incredible strand of I was about to say what it was and then I can't now, because if I tell you that it's my advent deal. That's all I'm saying. It's my advent deal. I can't say anything else. Lots of treats still to look forward to, and we will be announcing the final category for our Jewellery Maker Awards of 2013. It's the final one for you to vote on, and so keep watching and we'll learn out which is the last one for today.
There are 2 easy ways to purchase from Jewellery Maker. You can watch our show on Sky, Virgin, Freeview or FreeSat, and call our free phone number where you'll be put through to our friendly help team who can place your order. Alternatively, you can go to our website and click the sign up button. Once you have filled in the required details, you can start shopping. You can watch the show by clicking the On Air Now button on the front page. You can also use our quick search tool and narrow down your results. Once you have found an item that you like, you simply click on the Buy Now button and the item will be added to your basket. Don't forget that you can add as many items to your basket per day for only 1 P&P. Enjoy shopping with Jewellery Maker.
Are you new to Jewellery Maker? Would you like to try a new hobby? Then why not give us a call on 0800 644 655 and we'll send you a free copy of our DVD and booklet to help you get started. You don't even need to make an order. Get involved with Jewellery Maker.
We all know you need the right tools for the job, so here at Jewellery Maker we have designed a kit to make sure you have all the essentials to join in with the fun. With round nose, flat nose and wire cutter pliers, as well as a reamer, tweezers and a bead scoop, you've got everything you need in one place for just $9.95. We provide the tools, you provide the skills. If you have a question or query for Jewellery Maker, then you can contact our call centre on 0800 644 655 and press option 2, or alternatively you can email help@jewellerymaker.com.
Welcome back, and lovely to have your company here on Jewellery Maker. I'm Vicki, for those who've not met me before, part of our presenting team here at Jewellery Maker. We're having a little bit of an announcement. Yes, we have got another award under our belt. Last night we were voted the British Jewellery Maker Association Retailer of the Year. Woo! I know, another fantastic award. It's so great to have that kind of accolade bestowed upon us. We're in, well, I think it's fair to say we are overawed by it, but thrilled to our little toes. So great news, and thank you to you, because you are what makes us as successful and as award-winning as we have proven to be this year. So thank you so much for that. I have to say, I have noticed that many of the management team haven't quite turned up on time today. Now I wonder why that might be. Moving on from that, we have got for you, right, I've got the satin cords. Now, I'm just going to say I'm about to do you a double trouble deal. Okay, I'm about to do you double trouble amethyst. But before I do that, because this is very low stock, I just want to do this. That's just, it's quite extravagant, isn't it? It's quite luxurious. It's incredibly sophisticated. But again, I just highlight the fact that when we think about what colours we want to bring to you in both gemstones and in the satin cords, we want to make sure that they blend together, they work together, and of course they reflect fashion. Reflecting fashion is very difficult because fashion is always moving, there's always something happening. And I will just highlight the fact that it has just been announced that the colour of 2014 is, and this is of course by the gurus of colour, which is Pantone. Ready? Thanks, I even have a drum roll. Thanks, Amelia. Radiant Orchid. It's going to be the colour of the year. Now, if you go into the fashion of the catwalks in Italy and into Vogue, and if you head into Harper's and Queer, any of those big magazines, those big fashion icon, almost gurus, this is the colour that is going to be the feature. Now, look, if I just do this, look at how we bring our colours together, how we make sure that our pieces reflect the colours that are taking place in the fashion world. 2014 colour of the year will be Radiant Orchid. So if you want to get those colours under your belt in 2013, ready for that fashion icon you are going to be in 2014, your double trouble deal is right now. Yes, double trouble opportunity, double strand of your amethyst. Oh, did I say a double strand of amethyst? Yes, I think I did. If you're going to do it, you're going to have to do it fairly sharpish. I have less than 30 now in stock. That's it, less than 30 now in stock. That was even before I had more in stock. But it's not hanging around. It's not hanging around. And of course, everybody loves amethyst. Amethyst, one of the world-renowned gemstones. It's a gem that has aesthetically everything you want. It gives opulence, it gives a radiance, it gives you lovely textures of tone. And you've got that sitting into this double strand offer. It's your graduated faceted rice beads that we're bringing you here. The graduation is between 9 by 5 to 15 by 9, so a really nice size range. And a double strand offer. We all know that double trouble, well, they don't hang around anyway, but especially when they're a low stock double trouble. Now is the time to buy. First come, first served on this deal. You buy one, and you are going to get another centerpiece strand for a much reduced price tag. It's first come, first served. I reiterate, low stock offer. Go, go, go. Your price tag is just £17.95. The colour of the year of 2014. Look, we are 3 weeks. Am I right saying 3 weeks away from 2014? It is literally a little bit more. What, 3.5 weeks? Okay, let's be pedantic and let's say 3.5 weeks then. 3.5 weeks to 2014. Oh my goodness me. That's the way we do it. That is the way we do it. If you want to join us, 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. Join us on the web at jewellerymaker.com, whichever way you're going to do it. If you are watching us on the web, it's probably advisable for you to go to the web stream, click on that, and then click the buy now. That's when we can guarantee that price tag is yours. Buying live is the only way we can guarantee these price tags will be honoured. If you go to our static website, that's what it is. The prices are not going to keep on shifting, and you're not going to get double bundles like this one unless you're buying in the live shows. £17.95 is all you pay. Your double strand of amethyst in these amazing faceted rice beads. They're not going to hang around. I literally have a single quantity figure left on this deal. A fantastic double trouble of amethyst. And amethyst is such an important gemstone for many jewellery makers, isn't it?
It is. It's recognised by everybody. It's where everybody can wear it. It's just so beautiful. you know, I keep buying amethyst at the moment because it's my mum's colours for her wedding.
Oh, of course it is.
And so I keep buying it.
Your mum must have known.
She must have known. She's
The
very on trend.
colour of the year. She's bang on trend.
Yeah, but no. So I keep buying amethyst, but that's gorgeous. You had a similar strand yesterday in fuchsia agate.
We
similar
did.
cut.
Yes.
If you got that yesterday, beautiful together.
They would look amazing with those colour combinations. Oof. The nice thing I also think about with the amethyst is that it goes beautifully with silver finishing, but if you put it with gold, it almost transforms into another gemstone altogether. And again, the rose gold, because it adds in the little hues of pink, it was very versatile, whatever metal finish you want to work with. It's a very, very, very strong impact look that you can achieve. £17.95 for your double trouble of amethyst. Congratulations. Can I do just one more time, just to show you there, just to show you how well we think about our fusion of colours. I mean, that's the way to do it, isn't it? And then just to top it all off, giving you the look of the season, the look of the year 2014. That's pretty good, isn't it? We're doing pretty well. And I tell you what, to product manager Hannah Roxbury, I think we all need to give her a look what she's done.
She's done very well indeed.
Hannah Roxbury, you are good. She's good at her job. There's no doubt about it. We cannot deny it. I will not allow it to be said anything other than she is a very, very good lady. We have the Jewellery Maker Awards, the last nomination that we have got. We passed it on to you. What was your favourite category? What do you want to vote upon? And we had a fantastic suggestion and we went for it straight away. The suggestion was, let's have a bit of a category about ultimate value. And what is the best under £10 deal of the year? Well, that's a great idea. Really good, really good. Best under £10 deal here on Jewellery Maker. The awards, of course, and the voting has taken place for the past couple of weeks. This is the last day to vote. Have your say and to tell us what is your favourite under £10 deal. We've got lots and lots of things to choose from tools to amazing gemstones. We've done some fantastic under £10 deals recently, so keep an eye on that. Get your vote in by, now then, I think it's something like by 5 o'clock today. I can't even remember. I've got such a bad memory, and it's me who organises it. This is me who's sorting it as well. It just goes to show how much else I've got on. And that's happening on the 31st of December. Yes, New Year's Eve. We will be having a spectacular gala event. We are going to have a fantastic day, no doubt about it. It's going to be huge, and we have got some very big offers on that day already lined up. So that's the 31st of December. You'll find out all of the awards and who's going to win the coveted design of the year. You may have noticed it's just gone because I'm going to get it engraved with the award winner in the next couple of days. And as I say, the design of the year will be announced on the 31st of December with myself and Mark on the morning show from 9 till 1. That's still to look forward to. Shall we go for a little bit of a Christmassy feel? Now, on the first day of Christmas, where are we at? What number are we at now? 6. 6 calling birds. Is that right? Is it 6 calling birds? First day of Christmas, isn't it? Is it 6 calling birds? 6 French hens? No. 6. 6. Maids are milking. 7 swans are swimming. 6 maids are milking, is it? 6 geese are laying. You reckoning geese? Claire's betting on geese. She thinks the geese are laying. The geese are laying, are they? 6 geese are laying. Yes. 5 gold rings. I'm not allowed to look in it, am I? Are you getting a close-up, Mike? I'll get one. 1. Oh, I should do it like Eric Bristow. I should do it like some kind of dart. It's going to look really... yeah, I'm too dangerous. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 180! what is in our advent? Oh, now this is most definitely about looking forward to Christmas and looking forward to 2014. It's the gemstone that really does span the whole of Christmas and New Year. This is the gemstone that if you're gonna get one stone for one event, that event will just last for a lifetime, you've got it in this deal. It's time for your advent calendar deal. Hosanna in excelsis
That's very impressive.
Just what? Literally everybody who stood in the workshop and in the shop have just come and go, what are you doing? Let me see. Come on, you know you're feeling Christmassy, ladies. You are singing. Sing along with me. All together. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gloria. Hosanna in ex. We are like some kind of cat calling. What's it? Claire's just said next time I try to sing that, she's pulling my mic out. She's closing me down. Okay, we go. I was getting excited, that's all, just excited. Because inside this calendar of number 6, day 6, is a double strand of garnet. Now it's perfect because it's perfect for the festive season. You've got the mulled round reds, you've got this richness of tones, you've got some really deep burgundies, you've got claret tones. It's Christmas personified in a colour. Then head into January, of course, beginning of the year. What do we look for? January's birthstone. What is it? Garnet. It's the gemstone to choose if you want versatility for the festive season into the new year. It's a colour of choice, and this is some of the very best we've got in stock. Now, to my instinct, and I do believe that I'll get this confirmed because I do know my garnets pretty well these days. I'm looking at this and I'm saying no hesitation. Location on this one has to be India, and it simply is a Rajasthan quality of colour. Rajasthan is one of the best locations you can source garnet from these days. Rajasthan has this hierarchy of luxury colour that only one location can bring us, and it's here. This is it. Excuse me. See, that singing's knocked me voice off now. Sorry. You have here, you've got the colour that is absolutely bang on, but you've also got a clarity and a transparency that is breathtaking, totally indulgent quality. This is for me, and if you know your gemstones, you'll know what I'm talking about. This is Rajasthan qualities of reds for your garnet. What a treat we have got for you. A double strand of your garnet, a double strand of your smaller nuggets, 3x1 to 10x2. The phone lines have just shot up. On those phone lines, I've already got Irina, Allison, I've got London buyer and anonymous Swansea buyer. Congratulations to a gents buyer. I've also got Marlette. Congratulations to you, Wendy. Great to have your company today. People who are already responding, saying yes to this, are the people who absolutely get this opportunity. I've just had somebody buy five of these strands. That's because it's the perfect birthstone piece. You know, I mean, if you're somebody who sells jewellery based on a month-to-month birthstone designs, this is it, isn't it? I mean, Gem, if you're going to do it properly for your birthstones and get quality gems like this without having to pay a fortune.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's so much you can do with the nuggets as well. They're so versatile. So you have to get them in ready.
And that's it. It's just that the thing is, it's not like you're having to wait to use them because they're perfect for Christmas.
Yeah.
They've got that real festive flair. Again, a bit like the amethyst, they're incredibly adaptable with the different coloured metals.
Yeah.
You know, you put it with silver, they have a sparkle to them. You put it with gold, it adds a richness. You know, so they are very versatile in terms of colours. But then head into your spring collection, go to January. The one gemstone everybody wants to own is the birthstone of January, which is garnet. You really have got yourself a treat here, an absolute treat that you don't want to miss out on. And I will say to you, if you don't pick up the phone early, there's every chance you'll miss out on this. It's an 85 centimetre strand of your Rajasthan garnet. I know it's, and my instinct is, Kim has confirmed it, dear. I thought so as much. Kim's just found out. Yeah, it's definitely from India. It's definitely your Rajasthan, to my instincts are right. Yours for the taking, 230 carats of your, well, it's almost wrong to call it red garnet because that defines it as that it has one layer of colour, and that is definitely not the case with this gem. Layers and layers and layers of colour tones that you get in one feature double strand offer. How low can we go? Well, I did mention that I had a very big deal, that if you made that saving of £10 earlier on, I said if you had that spare £10 and you made that saving, then you could get something very special today. And perhaps you might want to vote for this in the awards that you've got going on today for under £10. Because this is under £10. Oh, yay. Oh! I mean, you could...
From earlier, and if you gold spacer beads, you've got such a high-end piece of jewellery.
Oh
Can you
my
imagine
goodness.
for under £11, under £12?
Yeah, £12. I mean, and
You can
actually...
make 3 pieces as well, so...
I'm not surprised people are buying 2s and 3s and
Yeah.
4s and 5s on this double strand, because at £5.95, why wouldn't you? I mean, why wouldn't you just go to town and go, hang on a minute, when there's such a big deal coming my way, and there's not going to be many strands like this of this grade of gemstone for this kind of pricing. Heck, that is the deal you can't afford to miss out on. £5.95. Now, if you've got £5.95 in your purse, tell me, it's in shrapnel, isn't it? It's in the coins that you forget you're even spending. I mean, you literally do put your hand down the sofa, especially the back of my sofa. You'll find a half-eaten sandwich, and then you'll probably find about £5.95 in change. That and me car keys. Did you hear of what happened to my sofa? You know what happened to my sofa? Yes, just as my sofa was being taken away, on the day of us changing we had a new sofa coming, and the people were taking the sofa away. As they picked the old sofa up, it started to jingle, and the man looked at me and he went, that sounds odd. Do you want me to have a look at what's inside? And so he slashed open. What did he find? My son had put, my 2-year-old son, had put my car keys from that morning into the sofa. So if we hadn't picked up in a jingle, I'd have been without car keys. I know somebody was watching me on that day going, just listen out for that jingle. I know. Isn't that miracle to find it? Oh, thank goodness I did. £5.95. I just would never have known, because he'd never put anything in the sofa before. He'd never touched my car keys before. And on that day, he'd picked up the car keys, put them in the sofa, and the sofa was literally leaving the house in a matter of minutes. And I found them. As I say, somebody was definitely looking down on me on that day. £5.95. If you do want to join us, now's the time to do so. That £5.95 that you can find in the back of the sofa along with my car keys, that's the kind of pricing that you're actually costing for a genuine gem strand of a Rajasthan garnet. Look at all the people who have joined us. Big hello to you all. I've got Minaxi, congratulations to you. Euphemia, lovely name. Helen and Grace and Brenda and Kathleen has joined us in Perthshire. Kathleen, I'm hoping that you're fine. I'm hoping that the weather's calmed down a little bit for you. I know the weather up across the border has been pretty horrific for you all, and we're sending everybody all the very, very best. Make sure you're looking after yourselves. Make sure you're keeping safe. And I know that hopefully on the next day or so it might calm down a little bit more for you. So we are sending all the very best to anybody who's it's not even just north of the border. I know East Coast as well. We're sending our very best to you all, and look after yourselves. You know, too precious to go out and do a job when you can stay in and stick with us, and we'll look after you. £5.95 is all you pay for your calendar deal. That's a wicked deal. That's a crazy deal. That is absolutely crazy. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I've got over 20 people, and even more, over 20 people who have purchased more than one strand. People who just go, hang on, too much of a good deal. There's so many people who are just buying 2s, 3s, 4s and 5s. Congratulations. Yep, congratulations. Magnificent Christmas calendar deal. I like them deals, mind. That's my first Christmas calendar deal. It's my first, actually, because I didn't get even a Christmas calendar this year. And normally my husband and I buy each other one, and we just haven't got round to it. But our kids have got 4 each.
I've got 2. It's got a chocolate one and a famous toy brand one.
Yes, my children have got the same this year. Yeah. See, I'm sure these days, the children just don't even know that. When we were lucky to get even one calendar, and it was just opening to a picture, let alone to a chocolate or a toy inside. Kids, they don't know they were born.
They don't.
And we have lots and lots to look forward to here with us today, including this fantastic combination of spools of brand new colours to your satin cord. I'm going to mix those up because I'm going to show you all the different range. Can you see that? Can you see all of those colours? Fantastic, brand new colours. I'm going to take that orange again because to remind you, I've got for you, I've just knocked over the stand, not to worry. We have got coming your way, not just the beautiful satin cord, but also this fantastic fire opal. Lovely colours, matching perfectly. Those are to look forward to later on in the show. But first, now I have got for you, if I show you this strand of the emerald, this is my presenter pick coming up later on in the show, but I want to put the chain alongside it, and we're going to play for this, the emerald chain now. So if you want the chain, you need to come in now to make your purchase for that, and then when we bring the presenter pick, get yourself straight on those lines, get yourself straight into the offer so that you can get the emerald to match as well. Now my presenter pick is a 40 centimetre strand of top grade, and we would call it top draw emerald. Then you've got your sterling silver emerald, chain to match. This is the kind of chain that I wish I had hundreds to offer, and I still don't think it would be enough. I don't believe that even hundreds of this chain would be enough to go around everybody who wants to work with it. You've got the chance to get quality and luxury in sterling silver for a rock bottom price tag. This is a 50, yes, half a metre of chain. The last time I presented anything like this, gosh, it probably was a couple of years ago, I was offering you about 7 inches, wasn't I? I was offering you this kind of length, and actually the price that I was going to offer it is roughly around the price that I'm charging you for the full half a metre now. A full, I can't even hold it all out, half a metre of chain. Now, you do get a little stamp, and I will just highlight the fact that you get a little stamp that says TGGC, which is the Genuine Gemstone Company. That's who we're part of. And then you've got a little stamp that says 925, and the 925 means 92.5% pure silver is used within this fantastic chain. 92.5% pure silver actually represents sterling silver. And you can't classify, and there's lots of places that still do, even though it's actually against the rules. 95, you can't call something sterling silver unless it has a 92.5% pure silver property. So if the metal is based on a 92.5% or more, then it's classified as sterling or pure metal, give or take the percentage margin. You can't call something sterling silver unless it has that percentage of pure silver. There are a lot of places these days that are a little bit naughty, and they actually say things are sterling silver when they're not. They might say sterling silver percentage or sterling silver colouring or sterling. You know what? They play on the sterling silver, but they're not giving you the real deal. We are a company with the ethos that says, do it or don't say it. We are giving you the real deal. If we're going to do it properly, and that's what you've got here, the real deal. The quality of the gemstone is so very obvious. The quality of the sterling silver is guaranteed, and you've got it all in a half a metre chain. It's the only time I've seen us do anything like this for the price you're about to see. An opportunity in a limited stock now. It is very limited. And if you're going to get the emerald in my presenter pick later on, which is a magnificent 40 centimetre strand, you've got to get them as a matching set. I mean, that really is spring eternal, isn't it? Yours for the taking, one price tag only. And that price tag is just £34.95. You're paying for the quality of the gem and, of course, for the luxury of your sterling silver. Bring it together in one look. £34.95 is all you pay. That's an amazing price tag, isn't it? A fantastic deal. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. JewelleryMaker.com is where you can confirm on that one. A real treat and a half. I do recall, and Gem, yeah, I don't know whether you were part of our guest designer team when we last had this chain in. I mean, it was probably a good 2 years ago, and it was probably about 7 or 8 inches of it. It wasn't anywhere near this length.
I think I did work with one once with garnet.
Yes.
Very short length, very fine chain. But it was very short lengths, just enough to dangle on a pendant or something. But
nothing like this.
Nothing like that.
Because this is necklace length. This is really giving you the chance to get something different out of your jewellery, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
What do you think when you see this? When, in terms of your creative side, where do you go with a chain like this?
I'm just thinking, can you imagine a really high-end tiaras and bridal pieces where you've got little drapes of chain? Well, imagine if that was drapes of chain with emeralds in.
Oh,
I mean, that's just gorgeous, just like that. 2 hair grips, that's all you need.
Oh, that's beautiful. Keep away from the wrinkles.
That's so
almost impossible. I'm asking you to create a miracle.
I looked in the mirror, there, like, no.
Well, my daughter, a while back, we sat in, you might have heard me say this, my daughter a while back sat at the breakfast table, and she just said, my 5-year-old daughter, she said, Mummy, I don't have those lines on my head. And I looked at her and went, neither did I until you were born. Which for me on a morning was actually quite sharp. But yeah, that's just going to be gorgeous, draped, almost like Princess Leia style, isn't it? You could imagine, or going to what's that big festival, the flower festival called? You know which one I mean? Oh, and the moon is in the heaven now, and if that one.
Don't know that one.
You're all just looking at me. Say again? Chelsea Flower Show, like it. Chelsea Flower Show. I was actually thinking of that one where you go in the mud and you listen to the music. That's it, Glastonbury. But that's way more sophisticated, so we'll stick with that. We'll go with the...
I wouldn't wear emeralds to Glastonbury.
No, we're not wearing emeralds to Glastonbury, are we not?
No.
Okay, we'll go to the Chelsea Flower Show then, are we? Okay, fair dues. £34.95. There you go. That just goes to show how in touch with life I am. A fantastic quality that you have here. The £34.95. Now then, we have got some Christmas sale deals coming on, and don't forget that emerald. I have got that feature strand in my presenter pick coming up in the next couple of hours. Right then. Where should we go? What should we do as our Christmas deal? Christmas deal number 1. Ooh, that box looks like... Oh no, the desk's about to break. Okay, it's all right. It's fine, I fixed it. Christmas deal... Ah! Have we got jingle bells ringing? Oh yes, nice. Oh, we're definitely feeling Christmassy. When you see this kind of combination, it is most definitely Christmas. Christmas. Look. It's Christmas.
Very Christmas.
Nice it, nice it. Loving that look where you've got the greens and you've got the reds mixed together in a very festive look. The holly and the ivy. No more singing, otherwise my mic gets cut, I know. We have got for you 10 metres of your leather cord. It's 5 metres of the red, 5 metres of the green. And on top of that, you've also got your ruby zozite. Now then, ruby zozite is a really interesting gemstone. You can see why, because it's got those richness of the greens, zozite being a very, very important element that is based on the formation of one of the rarest gemstones in the world. That's tanzanite. It's a very, very important element for you to work with. But then when it naturally forms, it sits alongside many of the natural forming corundum. And corundum is, of course, your sapphires and your rubies. So I need to show you this section here because forget the zoisite. I want you to see the ruby. Can you see that there? Now, it's not very often that you see zoisite with this kind of more intense shades of reds of the ruby. It's normally a bit more like this, where you get little flecks, but you don't get that definition of those bright reds. Here, I mean, that's ruby. That's it. That's just ruby. Full stop. No point me pretending anything other than that. And I'm going to just hold out the strand because it's not just... It's not just one or two pieces that are the gorgeous qualities of the bright red rubies. There's loads on this strand that are just pure reds from the ruby. So it's a great strand to have. That's on its own. Now then, we've done the rounds, and this is perhaps what you would classify as a very classic way of seeing your ruby zoisite, where you get the ruby that's almost swirling individually marblescent qualities into the gem. And then again, we're matching that with the smaller rounds as well. So you've got your 8 and your 10 mil rounds matched alongside the longer nuggets. This is all matched again. We're just thinking festive, aren't we? Reds and greens are just very much the look of the moment. And yours for the taking. Now, if you haven't seen any of our Christmas deals, if you haven't seen any of our extra special offers, then you're tuning in on the very best time to get very much the sense of what our Christmas deals are about. Effectively, it's a really good way of saying clearance without actually saying the words clearance. Christmas deal sounds a little bit easier on the management team rather than us just saying clearance. But I'm not that subtle. I'm not that. I like to be a little bit more simple about it. At the end of the day, if you see behind me the words that say Christmas set, we're effectively just saying to you that it's a clearance. So if you want it, you're about to get the best deal we can come up with, the very best. You've got it on the live show only. I can't give you this deal any other time than within our live show, so go on this one. The price you should be paying on this, almost £20. We were going to do this, and I will give you the we should have and we could have. We were going to do it £12.95. We were. But we're not. Kim rather likes the idea of this £10 saving. Kim likes the thing, you know, because of course we did that £10 saving and you managed to get the garnet strand. How about we do it again? Another £10 saving offer. Buy it today, a 3-strand plus the leather for £9.95. What a deal. We literally, even if I went and of course I've worked in this business for coming up to 10 years, so I'd like to think that I had some kind of chance to get a really good deal if I wanted to buy on staff cost. I'd like to think that would give me some kind of leverage to be able to go, actually I'd like to get that, can I have that a little bit lower please? And I would like to think that somewhere along the line somebody would say yes. I'd probably have to go and beg, but that's okay. Even I cannot buy this deal in staff cost terms for that price tag. I can't get it for that deal. And I work for the company. You literally are getting the ultimate. There's no point me saying Christmas sale. I may as well just tell you it's a Christmas clearance. A Christmas clearance of your ruby zoisite and your leather cord. 10 meters of the leather cord. I'd actually want to know how much you would buy leather cord elsewhere for, let alone the gemstones. I mean, 5 meters of leather cord is not hanging around anyway, normally.
£1 a metre, you know, if I buy it in the haberdashery in the sort of market that I go to in Gloucester, it would be about £1 a metre-ish for leather, 89p.
So if that's the case, then effectively you get the leather and you get the gemstones for free on that pricing.
Yeah, I'm not saying that's the best price I could find it for, but if I had to nip into town to get some quickly, that's
a retail price.
That's a retail price, yeah.
Enough said. Enough said. And as I say, you can go and do your own research. You've got until the 31st of January to find the pricing. And I'm actually just asking the price of the leather. But let's face it, that's what maybe we should do it the other way around. What would you pay for ruby zoisite elsewhere? Because that's the more difficult thing to get a hold of. You know, the leather is probably much more accessible than ruby zoisite is. And for £9.95, I probably would be more comfortable with saying you're going to get the leather for free than I am if I'm going to say 3 strands of ruby zoisite, because the rarity of the ruby zoisite is so very much more impacting than the leather itself. As much as the leather's great, it's nowhere near what's more exciting, especially on a strand like that with those kind of rubies. I mean, that's ridiculous. And that ruby there, I mean, that is just ruby.
It's beautiful.
That's ruby. Amazing. What an offer. Congratulations to those of you who joined us at Sybil and Carolyn, Ian, and oh, I've got another gentleman buyer in Midlothian. We've got another gent who's bought 3 of these. Vicky's in Berkshire. Good name, even spelt in the same way as me. Heather in Yorkshire. I've got Anonymous in Bedfordshire. Congratulations to Kathleen and to Jennifer in Tyne and Weir. I've got Elizabeth in Dorset. Hello to Shona in Inverclyde and Alison in Hampshire. Lovely to have your company. Celia. People who've joined us on that one, congratulations, you got yourself an absolute clearance deal there, absolute. So when you see the words Christmas sale, just think clearance. That's what it is. Right then, straight on we go. Ooh. Oh, there's just one word, opulence. Oh. Wow. That's special again.
I know. I was lucky, wasn't I, to have these kits.
That kyanite's ridiculous. That kyanite is extraordinary. Have we still got that that little clip of Steve talking about the Himalayan kyanite? We still got that available on our Vita. I don't know whether we have, but not so long ago. It's probably about 2 months ago now. Steve and we had this amazing strand of kyanite, and Steve had just come back from Sri Lanka, and it just so happened that Steve's, let me explain who Steve is for those of you who don't know. Steve's my boss. He owns the company, but he's also one of our gem hunters, so he literally travels the world sourcing gemstones. Now, one of the reasons that we do gemstones in terms of pricing and quality, like many places just can't compete with, is because we actually go direct to the mines. Many of the time, instead of us sourcing via a chain of events, which are 7, 8, 9, 10 people long, from subsidiaries and distributors and then buyers, and we don't pay those markups because we don't pay for those people. We go direct to the mines as much as possible. So Steve had been out there gem hunting and mining for sourcing for pieces in Sri Lanka, and of course these are from the Himalayas, and so you wouldn't expect to see kyanite being sold in Sri Lanka, but actually in the jewelry industry, and especially in the gem world, location, you don't always source the gemstone from the location that you're in. Often is the case, you know, gems travel the world, and different buyers will have something in their pocket that they'll share with you. Even if you're in Sri Lanka, you could be buying Himalayan kyanite. And Steve witnessed one of the most exceptional kyanites being sold to one of the most reputable and one of the most exceptional cutting houses in the world, who then cut for the I guess someone to say the biggest jewelers in the world in terms of reputation. And he watched and he witnessed one Himalayan kyanite sold, one for over $3 million. And that was only just a couple of months ago. Take a look at this. Now, obviously, I'm not suggesting that the individual solitaire of Himalayan kyanite that's sold for $3 million can be paralleled to the same gem strand that I've got here. But the facts is that if you're going to go to the Himalayan mountains, you're going to be sourcing this gemstone. And this gemstone comes from an extraordinarily difficult mining procedure. It's a very exciting gemstone, but it's extraordinarily rare to actually access it in larger sizes. And I guess in many ways the reason that one went for such a large amount of money is, first of all, because it's incredibly scarce a gemstone, but it's also very difficult to find in larger carat weights. So when you do find it, like this strand where you've got the more significant sizes, it really is an exceptional find, and that's what's really going to make the difference to your jewellery making, is you're not just working with something that's very difficult for us to source, but we've actually sourced some of the largest that we've ever had in our vaults, and we can also do it in a kit. Now this is, for me, a brand new strand. I've not seen this strand before. Have you seen this strand before? That makes sense. I was thinking, I've never seen this before, and I think I pretty much know what we've got in our vaults at the moment. I mean, I don't know. This is a brand new, never been seen before strand, and the only way you are going to make the purchase of this strand is if you buy this kit. That's it. There is no other way for you to make the purchase right now unless you buy this kit. And obviously I've spent a lot of time talking about this gemstone, but one of the most exciting things about this kit is that you're getting a one-off deal on one of the largest feature strands of kyanite we've ever put to air. And when you go through the history of this gemstone, and now in the present time, just the past couple of months, gems like this are going for millions of dollars, and certainly selling to some of the biggest cutting houses and therefore some of the most distinguished designers in the world. You know this is a gem you need to be working with. You know that this is going to be a feature gemstone for your collection. And this strand alone, if we were going to put this as an individual strand on our website, which you can't buy, you can't get it unless you buy this kit, but if we were to, it would be on our website at £19.95. It would be on there for £20 alone. That alone is £20, and that's a lucky price tag, because I'd have put it at 30 to 40 because of the history and the revere that it has at the moment. Now we've brought together a fantastic combination of additional gemstones. That includes your pyrite and these graduated wheels, plus these amazingly faceted gems. Your clear quartz carved flowers are extraordinarily thought and crafted. Exquisite luxuries in our carving craftsmanship in this strand, adding almost like a snowball effect to this. Has a little bit of a winter wonderland feel about it, doesn't it? We're also bringing you your standards, as in your beading threads, your monofilaments and your elastic, and to add on you're also going to get your antique bronze plated copper findings, 98 pieces in total. That's altogether a phenomenal opportunity. Now you should be paying almost £50 for this kit, and of course within that £50 we know that £20 of that should be for this brand new strand of kyanite. Brand new strand, never been seen before, and the only way to make your purchase on this strand is by buying this kit. And so therefore you should be paying closer to £50 within this offer with so many incredible ingredients. Instead of paying 50, you're not paying 40, you're not even paying £30, just shy of 30, £29.95 is all you pay. That's a huge, I mean, well, of course, we've been doing £10 savings. We have been doing £10. Now we're doing a £20 saving. £20 saving for you. £29.95 is all you pay for this fantastic deal. It's a go, go, go. Congratulations. 0800 644 655. Join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Kyanite. Incredible craftsmanship, the carved flowers, or even snowball effect of your clear quartz, plus those pyrite wheels. When you see the jewellery that Gem's made, you might have noticed I've got earrings and I've got a neckline piece on. Those are part of this collection that Gemma has made. Oh, I've just kicked my shoe off. Gemma, when you've got this kind of combination of gemstones, in some ways, first of all, it reminds me of lapis lazuli.
Yes.
Because of the blues and the golds.
Yeah.
So in some ways you probably were veered towards your Egyptian style jewellery, you know, influenced by that kind of principle. Where does your mind, in terms of creatively, yeah. Where do you go?
I don't know. At first I was just gobsmacked for kyanite in the kit for a start, because I bought my first strand of kyanite a few weeks ago, and since then it seems to be in my life a lot more. So I mean, it's wheedling its way in, but it's just gorgeous. It seemed delicate, yet it got that modern twist. You could make it modern, or you could make it very vintage. I just think the design possibilities just were endless. And I love the marquee shape as well, because that gives you so much versatility with your designs too.
Yeah, because they're top drilled as well, so you've got that, you know, you have got that cascading facility within the design. And for anybody who's bought recently the bail clasps, you know how you could just take one of those kyanite, use your bail, so you're just clipping into the top drill of the gem, you're just clipping in, and then you've got a pendant. That's it. I mean, and it doesn't have to be any more complicated than that when you've got a featured gemstone like kyanite.
That's right, and they are absolutely gorgeous. I mean, just using one on its own, and I did use one on its own in one of the pendants, one of the neckline pieces, because they are features in their own right.
Oh,
they
100%.
Really are.
Well, I think it'll be quite interesting if you just watch. Man, I mean, if I think about it, Steve was probably, when he saw that deal take place for that 3 mil one, it must have been about, I was saying 2 months ago, but I'm just thinking it's the middle of this. It was probably more than that now. I just felt time's like just going by. So there's every chance that that's going to start to come into the, you know, the big jewelers shops within the next couple of, probably pre-Christmas. I'm going to do a bit of research actually. It'd be quite interesting to just go, you know your big jewelers, New York, you know where I mean, just off Central Park. Go there, and it'd be interesting to see if you see any Himalayan kyanite, and if so, have a look at the pricing on it. It would be a very interesting research.
It would. I think I said on another show there was a stand at Gloucester Quays Market, and they have quite a high-end market there now and again. And there was one lady had a stall, and her whole stall was kyanite, and there wasn't very many pieces of jewellery, but the story was the sale, you know.
Of course.
And she really showcased it, and really.
A brilliant idea.
Showed it for what it was, really, because I think when we put it in with our collection, sometimes you miss its importance and its relevance in the world, and she really did remind me of just how special it was.
Oh, well, big up her, because that's absolutely how it should be, especially with a gemstone like this. It is world revered, and one of the things Steve often says about kyanite is that it would be a much more popular in terms of demanded gemstone if people knew about it. Because it's rare, people don't know about it, and so therefore it's not one of those stones like sapphires and tanzanite, which is more readily available. People buy it because they've heard of it. Whereas with kyanite, because it's just not that easy to come by, it's almost impossible. It's impossible to have that popularity within it. Right, so you're going to show us what?
I am. I'm going to show you how to create the little ring.
This one?
Yes, because it's used in those wheels, the pyrite wheels, sort of as buttons almost. Yeah. And so I thought if I could show you the whole ring and how to thread them on as buttons as well, which I've used right throughout the design of this kit. One, it makes your gemstones go further. Yeah, because you're stacking them. Because you're stacking them side by side, so it actually makes this strand about twice as long, probably more. And two, it's quite a nice effect, really. Yeah, I love it. So I've used beading thread, and I was just show you how to thread them on so that they lie flat like this. If I just tell you firstly, when you first thread on to create this design, you thread one of your buttons onto the centre of your threads, and then you repeat the process I'm going to show you now. Okay, so the first one, you add one gemstone in, leave it at the very bottom in the centre of your one long piece of beading thread, and then you do this. So if we imagine, can I just stop you there? Can I just hold that out first, because we couldn't get that as a shot that we could see, and I want to make sure that people can see that before you get started. So can I just show you that? And if I just show you that from there, that's it. That first one. Okay. Thank you. I just wanted to make sure that we saw it. Yeah, no, that's fine. That's all right. I wasn't sure if it was close enough. No, the camera just couldn't get it close enough for you. Okay, so what you do is you take one of these little. So I've just started. You were saying how long it would be, the strand, if you were putting them late, and so I was just doing a little bit of investigating. It's probably about 3 times as long, isn't it? Yeah, it's 3 times definitely. Yeah. So then what you do is you take. You've got 2 lengths of beading thread, because it's one piece, but it's folded in half, and then you thread your beading thread through one way through the drill hole, and then the other way through the drill hole. Okay, so it then is like this, and you pull, so you've got one coming out one side and one coming out the other. Yeah. And you pull it. Okay, so we put it in, and be careful here just to pull evenly from each side so that they come and sit next to each other. Okay.
Gosh, it's just that simple.
That's it. And once they're sat where you want them, then give them a good pinch. Give the threads a good pinch against the gemstones with your fingers. And that should stay in place then for you, okay?
That's pretty cool. And is
So
that
that's how you
locked
put
in
them
now
on.
then?
Yeah, that's not going anywhere. And they'll all stay in place. There's no room for movement in there because they're nice and tight.
That's
But you
brilliant.
make sure they are butt up to each other. This is great because you can make pendants, you can turn it into loops and make wheels.
But you, like you say, from a strand like that,
Yeah.
which is actually a really decent length strand, but from that, you're then getting,
10.
gosh, easily 3 or 4.
So that's 10 on mine. So 1, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10. That's how long 10 is. Compare side by side.
Wow. Oh, that does show you. So there's your 10, and then if you do it like so,
Yeah.
it's a good half, if more than
3,
half, isn't it?
I
3
think
times.
3 times, yeah.
Fabulous.
Okay.
So we're there with we've got
So
our
there,
banding
we've
for
got
the
our
ring.
band for the ring, and then you thread on a crimp bead.
Mm-hmm.
You thread that in first. We're not going to crimp it yet, but we're going to thread it in first. So crimp bead through on both threads, thread it down, and then either side of each, on either thread, we're going to thread 2 of our little kyanite marquees. Okay, so these are going to form the petals for the centre of the ring. Now you will only get 1 length of beading thread through the drill holes in here. They're quite fine, but they will easily take a length of beading thread. You don't have to struggle too much.
Okay.
Okay, so 2 on either side.
And this is to create the centre floral piece.
Yeah, it's like a bit of a flower, isn't it?
I love the shape of the marquees because it just has so much adaptability, doesn't it? You know, it can be a leaf or it can be a star, or it's got lots more permutations on it.
The design. When Becky asked me recently what I would like to see in my kits, you know, if she was making kits with me in mind, what's my favourite shape? And I said marquees. It is my favourite shape, whether it's top drilled, centre drilled, doesn't matter, it's my favourite. Right, I've pop those on, and I'm going to pop on another crimp bead. Again, I'm not going to close it just yet, I'm going to leave it be. Then I'm going to take all my gemstones, I'm going to take 1 beading thread, 1 length, round and through the other end, through the wheel on the other end.
Okay.
So,
So the drill hole takes that, does it? Oh, that's good, isn't it?
Definitely take 2. Some will take 3, but 2 they will definitely take, okay? I'm going to put it through so that it all knits together, it all fits together, it's made a ring. Okay, and then that beading thread I'm going to pull back and then go through the crimp that I put on, the last one I put on. So that's going to go through that crimp bead, just wiggle it through. Okay, so that's pulled into shape. And then what I've done to create a centre for that flower and to help those petals splay outwards, I threaded on one of my little quartz so that it sits in the centre. Then that length of beading thread goes through the crimp that we put on first, if you remember. It's not closed yet.
Ah, yes, you left that one open. Is that so you could thread in that final
So I
thread?
can put this final one
Ah,
through.
cool.
So thread that through, pull it all, give it all a last one little tug so that you know it's all tight, and then take your pliers in, flatten those pliers right onto that crimp bead, give it a squeeze, either side, nice and tight. Then trim the ends off, and if you like, you don't need to, but if you want to, you can pop crimp covers on those crimp beads then as well.
Done.
And that's it, little ring. Quite simple and very comfortable because of how those wheels sit around your finger.
I'm not surprised that we've had a text message in that says this, but Gaina has taken the time, and bless you, thank you so much for being in touch with us today, Gaina. Nice to hear from you. She says, hi to everyone and Merry Christmas. Just wanted to say how amazing Gemma's work is, and also congratulations to all at Jewellery Maker for the amazing award. Bless you and thank you. And if you do fancy texting in today, we love hearing from you. And as I say, it's rather nice to be able to have you know, the messages come through all the way through the show. So keep in touch with us. Maybe you've got a question for Gemma. I mean, especially on beading thread, because of course we've got that big beading thread deal coming up. Ask away. If there's something that you've always wanted to ask Gemma in terms of, you know, how do I work with this, or how do I get this result, how did you do this, please ask away. We'll do our very, very best to answer everybody's text. Can't guarantee, but we'll do our best. 60777 is where you can start your text Is where you send your text in. Make sure you start your text with JM Studio to know that you're talking to us, and give us your name so that we can put you up on air and say hello to you. Normal network charges do apply. Right then, straight on to some more Christmas sale. Now remember, what did I say? Forget the words Christmas sale. I say just call it clearance, because effectively the two deals that I'm about to bring you, back-to-back offers, they are huge giveaway offers. That's it, just a giveaway offer. Now, which one shall we start with, guys? Let's go here. Now, they're both big, and they've both got that wow factor about them, and they're both what? Well, both of them. Okay. Right, this is most definitely what you'd classify as a clearance deal. Most certainly this is a clearance offer. You have got here a big opportunity. It's called Bright and Bold. No way. That is bold, and a bit more bold. That's what I'm seeing here. 470 carats of your multicolour agate, 500 carats of your green agate, and another 490 carats of your blue fire. So nearly 1,500, on the cusp of 1,500 carats of featured gemstones. Great qualities. I love the faceting. You know, if I just move them around, can you see like a disco ball effect? The light just plays and dazzles and dances. I'm going to call this not just a Christmas sale, because I don't think that really does the price in anywhere near the justice that we should be saying. It's as much of a giveaway as you're ever going to get. It's as much of a clearance deal as you're going to get. So if you want to make your purchase now, because it's big, and a bit more big. Yours for the taking. How about this? Should be almost £20. But you know that £10 that you made a saving of in the last kit, that next £10 is now here. £10 flat price, as low as we can go. Flat price tag of £10. If you do want to join us, now is the time to do so. If you want to bring us, if you want to be part of this, of course, don't forget you're only paying £1 postage and packing for the whole day. So if you've already bought from us today, you're just adding for that £2.95. There's many deals. So maybe you got the kit, maybe you got the chain, of course, the emerald chain. Anything you purchased today, the bust at the very beginning of the show, of course. We did that fantastic deal. Are they sold out? They have sold out now. So, you know, the facts are, is if you got the busts, which I know that there'll be people who were watching from the very beginning and were rewarded by our trade show offers. And of course, we have got our trade show, pre-Christmas trade show on Thursday of next week. We will give you some more busts. In fact, next Thursday, or should I say this coming Thursday, we will offer you the black bust and also your bracelet stand. So if you do want to join us Thursday, myself and Mark will love to have your company on our final trade show of 2013. Looking forward to 2014 already, and the colours here are most certainly giving you the warmth for your Christmas and New Year events. Fabulous impact opportunity. It's fair to say this is not just a Christmas sale, it's a Christmas giveaway. It is a clearance deal that you've got to be in it to get it. Yours for £10 only. Flat price tag. Now, in the last deal, you didn't just make a saving of £10, did you? Because you know that well, actually, no. Let's stick with the idea of this domino effect. We gave you a saving of £10 on that one, didn't we? Should have been close to 20. You got it for a tenner. So the tenner that you've just saved, what are you going to buy? That £10 that you've just saved, that £10 that is actually now lovely in your pocket rather than in ours, you are about to do what with it? Buy yourself some more featured gemstones. Oh yes, we are looking here at your chunky combination of 14mm rounds. These are faceted chocolate, green and reds, and black, green and red agate. An amazing opportunity. Yours for the taking, now or never, because it's another clearance deal. I'm not even supposed to say that word. I'm not. Clearance, £10. Boundaries are pushed. £10 is all you pay. Congratulations to you. Fantastic treat. An amazing, amazing price tag. And again, you know, 1p and p. 1p&p, and you're adding that quality and opportunity to your delivery for £20. Now, we can't get those deals. These are better than staff cost that you're getting now. We can't buy these deals like you're buying them. Quite simply, we can't get these unless we would make the purchase at the same time as you. And you know, often is the case, there's a perk to a job, and one of the perks of our job is that we can get a staff cost deal. Of course, our prices are already low when we're buying, so therefore the staff cost is never hugely different. But in the same sense, we can't get this on staff cost on this deal. So if you want it, you're getting it even better than we are. £10 is all you pay. Congratulations on this. Loads of people there. Hello. Oh, Vicky's adding to her order. Like it, Vicky. I've also got Pat in Lincolnshire. Christine's in Stirlingshire. Anonymous buyers join me in Kent. Mary's there in Monmouthshire. Congratulations to you all. Diane's in Bristol. How are you? Mary's in Sussex as well. Great to have your company today. If you've got a phone in your hand, it's go, go, go. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial on that free phone number. Join us on the web at jewellerymaker.com, and if you are joining us on the web there, don't forget we've got loads of tutorial instructions free of charge accessible to you just by joining us there. And if you want to know a little bit more about our family of jewellery makers, then go to our Facebook site. By going to Facebook, you'll access an amazing support system, not just based on people who watch the programme alongside you, but also things like, you know, talk to our guest designers, you know, talk to our buyers. You know, if you want to see something that you haven't seen before and you want to tell us about it, talk to us, let us know. We want to make sure that we're supplying everything you want from us and more. And then those are the kind of deals. Now I've got an announcement. And I don't know whether everybody knows this, but we have some very exciting news. We need to say a very, very big congratulations. Oh, I'm going to cry.
What is it?
Oh, I'm going to cry. Sorry. Whew. Massive congratulations to our director Ollie and his wife Vicki, because they've had baby Shayla. She was born at 5:57 this morning, 2 months early, weighing £3 and 11 ounces. They'd like to thank all the staff at the City Road Hospital in Birmingham for everything. She's doing really well. She's okay. She's small, but she's a fighter. So it's brilliant news to let you know that baby Shayla was born at 5:57 this morning. Yes, she's early, but I tell you what, she's a beauty, and I'm sure Mum is doing very well. And massive congratulations to our director Ollie. Yay! We've got another mini jewellery maker. Yay! Great news, and all our very, very best to Ollie and his wife, and of course to their new arrival, sending all our love and all of our strength and all of our support. Fabulous. Okay, I need to go to a break to wipe my eyes. Congratulations, guys. Oh. Yeah. I'm a soppy lass, like, aren't I? I'm so soppy. I don't mind admitting it. Hey, there's worse things to be in there. 505, let's have a look. Who is it? Iris. Hi, Iris. She says, hi, everyone at Facebook? No. Hi, everyone. FB. I think that's us. Anyway, hello. She says, sending lots of love to Sheila. Yes, and she loved Debbie's demonstration, and she's created this fantastic look, topped with lemon quartz and beryl. Oh, they're gorgeous, aren't they? Green amethyst and beryl with bare quartz as well. Cool, fabulous. She said slightly different designs, but she's matched them all up with quartz and amethyst. She thinks they look simple and elegant. I agree. She loves the new format of the shows and really enjoying all the demonstrations. Well, I know there's a lot of people who are echoing that, Iris. And obviously, you're being stimulated, and your designs are fab. So congratulations, 505 you are.
I've got number 506. A beautiful set from Tanya Mahon in Birmingham. She says, here is my make this week. Wow. More pearl-inspired jewellery made from the Something Extra bundle. The hooped earrings are made from my memory wire, silver snowflake spaces and metal moondust beads from my stash. and lovely pearls from JM. Set next to them is simple design with chain and findings, and I also made 4 snowflake Christmas decorations with the last of the big pearls. Thank you all for the inspiration, amazing presenters and designers. Keep up the good work, and I love that you can message to the studio from the webpage now.
That's cool, isn't it?
Yeah, I saw that yesterday, brilliant. Would love a win to treat myself to some new toys to play with. And that's from Tanya.
Sorry.
Well done, Tanya, it's gorgeous.
In my ear, Kim turned into some kind of radio DJ. And she went, "Get your message coming in." Like this. All right. It's like Smashy and Nicey there. Get those messages coming in.
Because of that gold jacket she's got on.
She's got a very
all
bling
DJ.
jacket on. She's got a rock DJ on her. Alice in Pontefract has sent in this fantastic design. Oh, it's a bib-style necklace. She received the lemon quartz, and I love it. It's just what I needed to make this design. Together with the shell pearls, it looks beautiful. Hope you think so too, and show it on the Wall of Fame. I can't believe the bargains of late and the quality of the gemstones. I have made lots of gifts for family and friends, and I don't believe that they would ever own some of the top-end gemstones they will receive this Christmas. So thanks, Jewellery Maker, and best wishes to all. Thank you, Alice. That's very kind of you, and you're doing some great designs. Fab. 507 you are.
I've got a 508.
Ooh, somebody's being elaborate. Gorgeous.
It says, hello to all the presenters and the JM family. After seeing Laura Binding's fabulous bib necklace this week, I was spurred on to finish a necklace that I couldn't quite finish before, and this was the result. The wire and silver and all beautiful gemstones, mostly carnelian and hematite, are from you. I thank you, Laura, for helping me out. We love the show, and the designer inspirations are amazing. I hope you all have a brilliant day, and that's from Charlotte in London. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I'm just looking at those oranges and just thinking about that opal that we've got coming up and how nicely that would mix in those colourings.
Go in beautifully.
Yeah, really fab. Gorgeous colours.
Lovely.
And I've got some really exceptional pieces next, and congratulations to Shilpa, I beg your pardon, in Cardiff. She says, hi all at JM Towers. Wish you a very Merry Christmas and a prosperous New Year. Thanks for introducing me to this fabulous hobby. As you can see, it's given me hours of pleasure. The materials used are lamellin, obsidian and pearl, screen agate and silver-plated wire from Jewellery Maker, and findings are from my stash. Well, fab impact from all of the designs that you've created there. Lovely looking, and keep on going, you know, keep on designing, because obviously you're really getting some amazing design. That's a beautiful pendant, isn't it?
Trying to puzzle that one out.
509 you are there. Lots still to look forward to here. Yes, we have got the launch of our brand new satin cord and beading thread bundles. Plus on top of that, my presenter pick with that amazing emerald is still to come, and it is Brazilian emerald. A couple of people have asked us, you know, about the quality of that. It's Brazilian, and it's 40 centimetres. It's the longest emerald we've ever done. It's actually longer than standard strand, so it's amazing, and it's all coming up within the next show, so don't go anywhere. All to look forward to straight after this.
Join us on Jewellery Maker as we count down the days until Christmas. Stay tuned to see perfect Christmas gifts for all your friends and family at prices you won't believe. And what's more, anything you buy can be refunded or exchanged until the 31st of January. So for hassle-free shopping and great value, it has to be Jewellery Maker.
Our standard delivery is now only £2.95 per day, regardless of how many pieces of jewellery are added to your order. Delivery takes between 4 to 6 working days, and if you want your jewellery quicker, simply speak to our call centre about our premium delivery service.
Buying jewellery online from us has just become even easier with our new streamlined checkout service. We've made some little changes to make our website more accessible for all of the different ways you shop online, and now it's even easier using a mobile phone or tablet. Once you have added your items to your shopping basket, you can decide to check out now or save for later. Saving an item for later means you can easily find them in your own time, but don't forget to check back soon, as all our items are selling fast. One of just a few changes that will make buying jewellery from us even easier.
This year, Jewellery Maker will be live 9 AM to 1 PM on Christmas Day. Oh, come on, guys. You can't get out of working Christmas Day. Ed's excited. Oh, look at him.
What a guy. No turkeys were harmed in the making of this video.
Hello and welcome back, and it's lovely to have your company here on Jewellery Maker. Ooh, we've got some good deals for you today. Already have we given you some fantastic trade show treats. Nearly said teats there, didn't I? Oh, that could have come out even worse. That was so close. Breathe. My heart has literally gone from being really down to going, woo. Okay, adrenaline is now... Treats. Jewellery making treats. So we have got for you. So we've already done the busts. Those have given you the taster of what to look forward to next Thursday on our trade show. But we've also given you a fantastic deal where we just want to make sure that we had a lot of people on the phone lines. There was a lot of people who we knew we were processing calls, and then a lot of people waiting. Now, we don't want anybody to think that they've missed out, because we do still have some stock of it, not vast amounts, but we do still have stock available. So we just wanted to reiterate that while we can. Take a look. Oh, let's hold that out. Hang on, that's not right. Let's do that. Double strand of your Rajasthan colours of garnet. Definitely for me, and this is just me basing it on my instinct. I don't know, can't guarantee exact location, but it is India that we've sourced this gemstone from, and the only location that I know of that sources this kind of quality of garnet is the Rajasthan region. You've got here a fabulous double strand. I mean, it really is quite the most impeccable of centerpieces, the richness of the colour, the clarity as well. I mean, this gemstone, absolutely extraordinary. I mean, if you think about a bottle of red wine, and when you start to think about, when you look at that red wine when it's in the bottle, it is a deep, rich red. But the moment you start to pour that into a glass, it then has the clarity and the transparency, and the liquid then has this beautiful freshness of colour, and it really illuminates as the light hits and moves through the wine. And actually that's the same with garnet. It has a very deep richness about it, but then if I hold it out like so, can you just see how the light plays through, and then all of a sudden you get this lightness and freshness, and then you get so many different more colour tones. Such a great colour for garnet. It really is so impressive to have this luxury of colouring coming through in each one of these gemstones. You've got here a double strand. Phone lines are, wow, they've shot straight back up again. My goodness me, that's amazing. I mean, I've my head down, looked up, and as I've looked up, wow, now I've got even more people on the lines than the last time. Well, you thought that you'd missed out. Potentially you were kicking yourself thinking, oh, I should have, why didn't I? Well, you've got the chance to do it right now. It's your red garnet double strand offer. Yours for the taking for just £5.95. Less than £6. And if you consider, you know, for £6, you really are looking at an opportunity that we can't guarantee will be happening before Christmas again. There's not every chance that I'll be able to give you deals like this one. And of course, our awards category of today is your best under £10 deal. And if you think about it and how many big deals we've given you under £10, from tools to strands like this, it's going to be a tough competition, this one. If you do want to have your say, what is your best under £10 deal, let us know. £5.95 is most certainly what I would suggest as a phenomenal price tag for red garnet, and you've got that deal. Stay on the lines, congratulations if you've got that one. Northampton, Surrey, Staffordshire, Midlands, Somerset, London, Oxfordshire, Berkshire, Aberdeenshire. So many people, plenty of people who are saying yes to that one, and rightly so. £5.95. Right then, it's time. Loads of people excited. Let's go to the satin cord and let's give you brand new colours. Now, for those of you who who've watched us over the past 3.5 years, then you'll already know that our consideration on all of our ingredients are all about making your jewellery the very best it can be. You know, our joy is seeing a wall of fame that is full of incredible looking jewellery. We want to give you the very best ingredients, and we do that in every aspect, not just our gemstones. Of course, we are part of the Genuine Gemstone Company, so our attention to the gemstones is one aspect, but with jewellery making, the other ingredients, the mechanics, and of course the other subsidiaries of jewellery making are critical to the quality of your jewellery. And that's why we work so hard to bring you no deals like this. We will grab that one. 10 individual colours, 10 individual spools of your satin cord. Each one of those satin cords, oh, thank you. You are getting a colour of the moment look. Now, how do we know it's the colour of the moment? Well, I guess in some ways you can take this kind of colour, and I've already shown you. We know that we've got some fantastic opal. We know we've got some fiery colours coming your way. Carnelians, etc. are really very, very popular. So we wanted to make sure that we had satin cords to match. So we've done that. That's great. But we've also known that colour of the year in 2014 was going to be your radiant orchid. So we've done that for you as well. Okay, so it's not like we just go and we just click and we buy what we can. No, we go and we concentrate and we consider. Now again, and just only start to consider the colours that you're going to start seeing into springtime. I mean, the pinks, you've got oranges, you've got the blues. These are all colours for next year. All of these are colours for next year. We are bringing you what you deserve, and that's the very best of us. We're giving you all of the ingredients that are going to make, gosh, it's flying out. Flying out. Multi-buy on this one while we've got the stock. You're getting 50 metres, that's 5 metres of each colour within this colour pack. It's a combination of your violets and your lilacs. You've got your oranges and your peaches. You've got your pinks and you've got your goldens. You've got your minks and your bronzes, all together for one price tag. One price tag only. If you do want to join us, now's the time to do so. Huge congratulations to those who've already reacted, like Leslie in County Durham, Rosemary in Wiltshire, Janet in Berkshire, Corrine's there in Essex, Kate's in Gwent, congratulations, Jean in Hertfordshire. Plenty of people who are saying yes to this one. First come, first served on this. If you see it and you want it, you've got to be quick. Again, I'm just showing you how we make sure that the satin cords reflect the gemstones that we know that we want to give you the chance to work with. Your bronzite coming up later on in the show. So if you want the satin cord, you need to get it now. And you get it. Am I right in saying that don't we normally do this for $12.95? Don't we do these kind of sets? I'm sure we did the last time I did satin cord, it was $12. You got lower. Okay. I don't know what to say other than $9.95. I have no. That's working out at less than £1 for 5 metres of satin cord. That's amazing. What's that, 20 pence a metre?
Yeah.
20 pence a metre for satin cord. 20 pence a metre on satin cord. Now, that's not going to happen, surely, anywhere else but here. There's got to be some kind of cap on pricing that says there's not many other places that could compete to 20 pence a metre on satin cord, and certainly not the colour cords that you want to work with, because I'm sure there are other places that perhaps would compete on price, but then it would be with the colours that you don't want to work with. You know, the kind of colours that you go, well, why did they make those colours in the first place? These are the colours that you know you're going to work with. You've got morganite pinks, you've got some fantastic sunstone oranges, you've then got your amethyst. Of course, we did that amethyst deal earlier on, which would be fantastic. I mean, part of me wants to take this strand that Gemma's working with and just put it alongside so you can see whatever the gemstone. Oh, Gem, that looks good. Look at that.
Everything, isn't it?
Ah,
that reminds me of the
macrame.
seaside.
Oh, does it?
Yeah, It's fresh and fun, isn't it? Like the seaside.
Oh, and Claire's just saying it reminds her of bunting.
Yeah.
You know,
that sort of feel, that beach hut bunting.
Yeah, it is actually.
Perfect.
I get exactly where you come from. It's that real fun and that freshness that we're offering you. Of course, that strand is coming in the last kit of the day. A fantastic combination of colours. Loads of people saying yes, loads of people multi-buying again. People are seeing these deals and of course knowing that with us, we can't hang on to these offers very often. You know, we put them into our vaults, we put them into our stock list and they just fly out. The pricing is so good, and of course we don't know when we next get them back in. We don't always have a consistent supply on these kind of ingredients because they sell out so quickly. It would be almost impossible for us to keep on reloading our vaults with these kind of ingredients because we just couldn't keep up with the demand. So if you're going to do it now, and you know, do as many of ours like Sue had. Oh, look at that. Julie definitely loving that because she's just bought 4. Mary has bought 2 as well. If you want to get this in bulk, we can't stop you. We don't want to stop you. If you want more than 1 bundle, go for it. While stocks last, the choice is yours. £9.95 is all you pay. Congratulations to you on that amazing 50 metres of satin cord. Now, I've got to keep on cracking on, and we're going from perhaps the lighter, fresher colours to perhaps a little bit more of the richer tones of autumn and winter. And then for me, this instills my memories of the Highlands of Scotland when I was up there just a couple of weeks ago. And as we do the drive up through the Highlands of Scotland, it's one of my favourite times. I can tell you exactly where I am. I can tell you exactly the imagery I've got. I mean, I'm somebody who, I don't remember lots of things, but when I remember it, gosh, it's so vivid. And then if I close my eyes, all I see is that we're driving through the Highlands of Scotland, and on either side there's the mountains are rolling, and there's a little B&B, and you drive past it. It's a little B&B, and there's a train line, and you think to yourself, oh my goodness me, that would be an amazing place to stay, but you know, all you've got is just Mother Nature surrounding you. And the colours, this is the colours. This literally is the colours, because you've got the lovely shades of the heather greens, and then you've got these dark and much more autumnal shades, you know, as the leaves are turning, and then you've got this russet tone, and the russets are so vibrant. I mean, Mother Nature is amazing. Mother Nature gives you so many different dynamics, and one snapshot of colour. We've caught that colour. It feels like we've just gone, that's the colour, and this is how we're going to put it into spools. Autumn in a tower. Is that fair to say? I'm not that fan. I feel like I'm talking very poetically, and I don't mean to be. But does that make sense, Gem?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. And I can just see just a crochet necklace combining all of those colours. Can you imagine? So it's that 10-strand crochet necklace. Just
wow,
fantastic.
And I think the thing is that colour range, it blends so well together, doesn't it? Yeah, you know, there's not one of those colours that feels like it doesn't do anything other than just bring together.
Yeah.
They just match. They are fabulous. Again, in terms of our product team, they're working their socks off at the moment. And I will say, in high heels and socks, I'm quite pleased they're working their socks off, because it's not a good look. They are genuinely working their socks off to get you quality products like this. Things that you want to work with. Not just that you like the price of, but things that you want to get rewarding jewellery from. That's what this is. Oh, again, look at those phone lines. Crikey, we're busy today. If you find yourself holding on the phone lines, please be patient. It is a free phone number that you're dialing, so it's just a case of investing your time rather than your money on the lines. You could join us on the web if it probably is the fastest way to purchase. JewelleryMaker.com. Click one button, click buy now, and it's yours. You've got to make sure that if you're going to get it, you get it now. Of course, if you don't already have the Beading Thread Adventures DVD with Gemma and myself, then you do need to make that purchase as well, because this is going to take you to another extreme of jewellery making, how to work with beading thread in different ways. A fantastic hour-long DVD available to you for £4.95 only. That's it, just £4.95 for an hour of technique with Gemma on beading thread. Get the colours, and you will get such extraordinary jewellery with that DVD alongside you. 500 metres in total, so again we're talking about 50 metres of beading thread for each spool. 50 metres of beading thread for each spool, and only one price tag to be had. How low can we go? Now that's even lower than we needed to go. That is definitely lower than we needed to go. Come on, it doesn't. I mean, I'm no Einstein and I'm definitely no Carol Vorderman, but even I look at the maths on that and it doesn't make sense. 500 metres of beading thread, 500 metres of beading thread for £7.95. And we showed you earlier on a couple of shots of some of the creations that Gemma made with beading thread. And simply, when we started the DVD, I said to Jem, what are the main ingredients apart from beading thread? And one of the main things that we said was that use crimp beads and crimp bead covers with beading thread and your world's your oyster.
Yeah, that's right. That's it. Your crimps are your glue, and you can create structure, anything with the beading thread. It's brilliant.
Isn't that amazing? When you look at that piece of jewellery, that's mainly, the substance of that is beading thread. You know, the main structure of that necklace is actually what you're buying for £7.95. And you won't have used what? You probably have used maybe 2 metres in that necklace at the most.
At the very most.
And
yeah.
I mean, I'm being generous there.
That's really generous.
Probably even a metre, even if I was want to be, you know, pedantic about it. But I thought, no, let's go for the max. So even if you use 2 metres, you've still got the chance.
Yeah.
We've got 500 metres in total.
Is it 1.6 pence a metre? I think it works out to around there.
How have you done that?
I think that's about right. Is that about right?
Kim, per metre, how much does that work out at? If you've got 500 metres at £7.95, Gemma, aka Miss Vorderman, has said a penny and a bit, apparently.
Yeah, I think it's about 1.6p or 1.75p.
There you go, 1.6 pence. Told you.
Yeah. So, I mean, that necklace, 3 pence, 3.2p to make, maybe. You know, with a few beads from a gem scoop, that was, in fact. So,
no.
It just shows how, you know, how you can really make jewellery making really cost effective for you as well.
Yeah, you really can, can't you?
With those mediums.
We all like a bargain, and that's definitely one of those. Heidi, great to have your company in Anglesey. Shirley's joining us. Congratulations to Janet in Cheshire. Pamela in Nottinghamshire. Another Pamela joined us in Dorset. Beverly's in Norfolk. I've then got Diana joining me in Hertfordshire. Congratulations, Joanna. Or Joe, she says. And then I've got Mary in East Lothian buying more than one on that one. Congratulations to you all. £7.95. You know what I'm really loving? I'm loving being able to say hello to everybody who's making the purchases. I'm loving having that information because it's quite nice. Never been able to do that before. So it's really quite good, isn't it? Oh, it is great because it's nice to be able to put faces to names of people who are liking what we're doing. So it's nice to have your company today. We have got for you plenty more deals, including, and I just want to give you a very quick heads up on my presenter pick. Yes, we are talking a 40cm strand. It's only about 25 minutes away, so you know, actually the time is going very quickly today. 40cm strand, 40cm strand of your emerald. And I've never seen us do, a 40cm strand of emerald like this. Now, for those of you who watched a couple of weeks ago, actually it was about a week and a half ago, or was it 2 weeks ago? 2 weeks on Sunday, we did a sapphire strand, and I think that was a 30cm strand of sapphire, and it sold out in 1 minute and 45 seconds, I think it was.
Yeah, I missed that one.
Did you miss it?
Yeah, I missed loads of things last week.
Did you?
Yeah.
But you were gutted, were you?
Yeah, the ammonite, I missed that.
Oh, yes. I love that.
Yeah.
I love that.
I love that
now,
as well.
I have nowhere near the sapphire quantity on this emerald strand, nowhere near, and it sold out in 1 minute. I think it was 1 minute 47, because I thought to myself, you thought it was 145. No, it wasn't a rounded number. It was definitely 147. 1 minute and 47 seconds we sold out of the sapphire in a much bigger quantity. I've nowhere near that quantity in this emerald, and it's a larger strand, and it's one of the most significant qualities of emerald we've ever put to wear from Brazil. Very exciting, and yours very soon indeed. But before that, sorry, I really need to take a drink because I know I'm gulping really loads, so I'm sorry, but my you can tell I've got a bit of a cold, so I'm sorry about that. You know when I keep on trying to gulp and get some liquid in my throat, it wasn't working. Right then. Whew. Right, sorry. I know I was about to do it, sorry Mike, and I don't want to mess you around, but I've got to do this. I just have to do this. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Oh, that's a fab. I mean, that is my kind of jewellery. I like delicate, I like simple, I like easy wear jewellery that just has an impact, and that for me is it. This ticks every box for me. It's black and it's white. It's got that silver sparkle from the sterling silver, so I've got that luxury of the precious metal. Then on top of that, I've also got the quality of black spinel, of course, the gemstone that has exactly the same cubic structure as a diamond, identical, not a near or therefore it is exactly the same crystal structure as a diamond. So if you love the light reaction and the capabilities of diamonds, the way the light moves through a diamond, you are going to love what black spinel can do for you. Now when you start to think about what a cubic structure is, it's actually the way the gemstone is made up. And when you start to consider that with a diamond, the structure of it is what makes it durable, it's what makes it beautiful, it's what makes it the most desired gemstone in the world, then you've got to parallel that with the quality of this gem as well. Black spinel is extraordinarily exciting to own as a gemstone. It has all of the luster, the black diamond luster that you would ever want here. It's your black spinel in a sterling silver. You're going to do what with the price? Now that's the lowest price we've done on this chain, I know that. That is the lowest price, we've never, okay. This is definitely the lowest price I've done on sterling silver chain, I can guarantee, and it's a ½ meter. This is the lowest price I've presented on chain. I launched the chain last week, and this is definitely the lowest price that I've presented. Definitely. That's huge saving. Oh, indeed. ½ meter of sterling silver gemstone chain for $12.95. No sense, no logic, no reasoning, but just enjoy it. £12.95, wowzers, that's not going to hang around. If you see it and you like it, add it to your order, of course. It's 1 P&P for the whole day. So you're paying just £2.95, and that doesn't restrict you in any size of products. So you might have bought the busts, or alternatively, also doesn't restrict the quantity that you're buying. It doesn't mean that, you know, you buy 10 and then you have to start paying another P&P. This is an unlimited postage and packing for the whole day. Make the most of that. £12.95. Goodness me, again I got people multi-buying, and rightly so. I think because in some ways when you make a piece of jewellery working with something of this quality, you just know there's going to be people saying to you, oh, where did you get that from? Oh, could you make me one? And that's the way you get commissions, I presume, Gem. A lot of the jewellery that you wear, because I do it to you all the time, oh, that's gorgeous, did you make that? Can you make me one? I do that to you all the time.
That's generally what I have to do. I have to buy 2 of everything so that I can make one for me, and then, you know, so you just know when you've made something, you just know it's going to appeal to a certain person, you know, and they're going to ask you and you'll get a commission. That's the best way, best way of doing it.
Well, we always say that we don't really advertise in our business at all, because the best advertisement is the jewellery, because standardly, and I find it with myself all the time, and especially, you know, pieces that I've had made recently, like when the lovely Debbie made me a chain bracelet. She did a chainmail bracelet for me. I could have got Debbie work for a year with the bracelet compliments that I've had. Could you make me, could you do? That's what's so we don't need to advertise. You are our advertisement, because quite simply you make the jewellery, people want it to be made, and therefore you come back to us, and that's it. Simple like that. Shall we do this? Because we haven't done this yet, and I think the two would go very nicely together. Oh yeah. Ooh, it's quite Christmassy this as well, isn't it? You've got your coated labradorite. Now in some ways, and I don't mind admitting, when I first got told we had coated labradorite, my head went, why are we coating labradorite? Why are we doing that? Because surely labradorite has its own extraordinary qualities. It doesn't need coating. Now when I see it, I go, oh my goodness me, it's like just adding even more loveliness to something that's already lovely. I mean, it just gives it a different edge. It gives it a different finish. For me, and this is the only way I can describe it, it almost has a pearlescence about it now. It's got an iridescence as well as its labradorescence. And that combination is so perfect for your festive season. I mean, going away for your parties and events and things like that, you want to have something different. You want to have something shimmering and sparkling and glistening, almost frosted finish. You've got that here with this strand. Now, of course, this is somewhere between a bicone and a rondelle. And you know we've got a name for that now, don't you? Byron. Oh yes, it's your Byrons. They're facetated, much more facetated. I've come up with some really weird things today. I think my head's just a little bit still muggy from the cold. I think it's just a little bit, yeah, I'm woolly. And my ears are woolly. You know when you've had a cold and you've got woolly ears?
Yeah.
You feel like you've got cotton wool inside. You do, you know what I mean, don't you? But you don't like that description. What else do I describe it? What's wrong with having woolly ears? Kim says don't say woolly ears again because she's really freaked out. What have you got a problem with? Woolly ears, woolly ears, woolly ears. Shall we get, for Kim, whoever's got Kim for Secret Santa, can you get us some woolly earmuffs? That's perfect, perfect. She says she's got an image of ears made out of wool. Let's just step away from this conversation now. Let's just accept the fact that Kim is sometimes a little bit odd. We have got for you, talking about odd, she's about to do a very odd price for you. Because you should not expect to get the grade of quality of this labradorite with this beautiful pearlized finish. Iridescence is the best way for me to describe that shimmering effect. Oh, look at that! Oh, watch this. Ready? Just when it moves. Ready? Go. Oh, imagine on a night out. You want that glitz, the glamour, a little black dress number, I'm thinking, and you're going to go for that sparkling sensation. This is it. This is the strand you've got to go for. I mean, whether a nice simple bracelet, drop pair of earrings, and the glamour is instantly attached to the outfit that you've got planned. Yours for the taking. I don't have a huge quantity on this one. It is a first come, first served opportunity. God, that is a deal. That is a deal. £11.95 is all you pay if I just move it. Look at that. I mean, that's a really easy bracelet to make. Simple elastic. I just restrand and add elastic. If I show you that then if you're doing that with the strand, I've then got a really decent pair of earrings left over. If I did a stretchy bracelet for myself, I'd then have a nice decent inch and a half drop pair of earrings. I'd probably keep the tassel as well, and I'd just do something like that. That's it. Job done. Fabulous, glamorous. For £11.95, a set. Bracelet and earring set for £11.95. It's definitely got that Christmassy feel about it. As I say, part of me first went, coating labradorite? Why would you do that? But when I see it, gosh, it works so well. Works so well. Now then, I need a little bit of a siren or some kind of an alarm for this next kit. Thank you, guys. And I don't like playing that too often, but when we play it with intention, and that's to get your attention to know that if you're going to make the purchase on this next kit, I have the lowest quantity kit I think I've ever put to air on the morning show. I have never seen us do this kind of quantity. It's going to be quite simply the fastest kit, and I presume that obviously we will have some kind of technique, Gem, but it's going to have to be quick because this is going to sell out. I know this is going to be a sellout. Oh, that labradorite would go great. That labradorite would go great with this kit.
I know, that's what I was thinking all the way through. I was thinking, oh, that would have been fantastic.
Oh my goodness me, that would have been amazing. Okay, I will show you that labradorite with us. I need to show you what else you're getting first, though. Gosh, you get loads. This is not going to hang around. It's the lowest stock kit I think I've ever presented on the morning show. I really have to highlight, this is not going to hang around. This is going to sell out most definitely. Now, you are about to receive a feature combination of gems. You've got your long nuggets of apatite, you've got your moonstone in both the grey and the white, plus you've got your labradorite in your bicones. You've got in total one, two, three, four, five, I'd say 6 strands. If you want to be pedantic, you can say it's 4 strands because 2 of the moonstone are double strands. But let's face it, you've got a lot of jewellery to be made out of this combination. This not surprising, this kit is already being reacted upon and buyers are taking this one. If you see it and you like it, you're gonna have to be warned on this. It will sell out in the show. It definitely is not going to be something that will be here in another 20 minutes. It's gonna be a goner. It's gonna be gone. So first come, first served on this deal. You've got your icicle. I like the name of that. It does have that icicle effect, doesn't it? It has that frosted feel about it. You know, you've got your Jack Frost colours from the blues, from the apatite. Plus, you've also got those shimmering, iridescent qualities of the moonstone. Actually, if we want to be actually specific and give you the right terminology, apologies, I just said iridescence and that's actually not right for moonstone. Adulorescence is the way to describe the reaction of light within a moonstone. No other gemstone has adulorescence. Only moonstone can have that beautiful light reaction. It's a feldspar gemstone, which means its formation is very unique. The feldspar family is extraordinarily complicated. I still probably don't quite get it to myself and how complicated it is, but within its properties, most feldspars will have something of an optical quality about it, whether it's adulorescence, labradorescence, that's what you get from this quality. 2 double strands of your moonstone and finishing it all off with this fantastic labradorite in the bicones. And of course, we have just done you that amazing faceted byrons. That does go well together, doesn't it? That does complement perfectly. So if you got the labradorite in the last offer, then how about you get this kit? Okay, I can tell you that already we are down to last of stock on this. I told you I didn't have enough to go around. I told you this was one of the lowest quantity kits I think we've probably ever put to wear on a morning show. Certainly I have. I don't do this kind of quantity because I don't want people to miss out, to be honest. I like selling out because I know that then people are loving what we've done, but what I don't like to do is sell out before everybody's been satisfied. And so if you're going to get this, first come first served, of course. Silver coloured wire, we're giving you here 0.6mm gauge, probably the most versatile wire you can get within the gauges. You could get the 0.8, but I think the 0.6 you can twist to make it a much more structural wire as well. So that's your 0.6 in the 10 meters. This is going to sell out. You've got that real icicle winter wonderland effect with, you've got the drops, the double strands of moonstone and the bicones of labradorite. Adding in, we're also going to give you your 98 pieces of your silver plated copper findings. It's deals on deals today, and I tell you what, it doesn't get much more delicious than this one. Yours for the taking. Yes, I did just say delicious. Yes, I did just do that. I went just a little... You can't say that. In my ear, I've just gone, you are so cringeworthy. Nice. Thanks for that. Thanks. £21.95. You see, they give with one hand and they take with another. They pick me up, they drop me straight back down again. That's it. Keep me in touch with the earth, ladies. Thank you. You are so cringy. Nice. £21.95. I mean, I expect that of my children in the teenage years. I'm expecting them to say those kind of things. But I'm not expecting that from what is essentially meant to be a friend. I can imagine what my children are going to be like, because I know I'm cringeworthy. I know now that I'm pretty cringeworthy on everything, but what they're going to be like, they're going to hate me. £21.95. I'll be like the mother who follows them around going, love me children, love me. Is your son at that age yet?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Is he?
Yeah, I'm not allowed to wear. I've got this skirt that I wear that's sort of a denim-y with patches of leather on. He's like, Mum, you can't wear that. You look like a teenager. I was like, yes, exactly. That's exactly why I'm going to wear it.
That's why I'm wearing it. I'm living my youth.
Yeah. And I asked somebody where to buy pancakes in the market the other day, and he was beside himself with embarrassment. Because I asked where to buy pancakes. It was him that wanted the pancake.
See, I'm really not looking forward to that phase.
Oh,
my 2-year-old and 5-year-old have no idea just how cringeworthy I am as a parent yet. You know, they think that I'm quite cool.
I say to Tom, well, I'm not walking around with you wearing that onesie. Because that, you know, it's cringy.
Nice. That's it. Just play it as all game.
So, you know, we're level now. I ask for pancakes, you wear a onesie.
There, I've got you, my child. Now, we have got a lot of jewellery from this one kit. £21.95. You've got bib-style drop necklaces. You've got exceptional designs. I love the corns with the wire.
Yeah, the wax wire cone, fantastic tool. Just adds that. Just adds something, doesn't it? It's not even used as an end there, but as a design feature.
See, I don't know the results of our awards yet, right? I haven't been told the ultimate results. But if the Wags Y-Cone isn't in the top 5 of best product or best under £10 deal, then something is wrong. Yeah. The world is wrong. Because that Wags Y-Cone is just so formidable a tool to create luxury looks like this in such an easy way. Fabulous qualities to the gems, and you can see how Gemma's created these beautiful beady beads within this design that really do offer an extra layer of texture, because they've got much more of a strength to their faceting. They do add much more contemporary dynamic, don't they?
And because of their bicone shape, they tessellate really nicely, so you get quite an angular bead.
Yeah. And then you've then done this.
I know.
It's like a sculpture.
Yeah, it's quite heavy piece. I think ideally I'd like to put that on ribbon or layers of chain, but you know, I used so many gemstones in that piece, I got really carried away.
No, really?
Yeah, I did. I got really carried away.
You used loads of gems? No, you didn't, did you?
But you know, I could afford to.
Because there's so many gems. That's it. Yeah, of course.
And 2 extra strands as well. I could afford to go really gem heavy on all the pieces.
And you did go gem heavy on this one as well, didn't you? Because you did. Is that crochet then?
It's crochet on the monofilament, yeah. And I just crocheted a massive long length, put all the gemstones on too.
So is that like a double strand in one?
Well, yes, I suppose it is, because it's half moonstone of the rainbow and half of the...
of the grey, okay.
Yeah, roughly half. So I'd say it's almost... No, maybe it's half.
Really? Is
half,
that it?
yeah, altogether, probably half.
That crochet then makes your gemstones go further as well, doesn't it?
And it allows the light to get all the way around them as well, so you really get the benefit.
I like with the monofilament because it almost looks like they're floating.
Yeah, and it feels so fluid as well. It really it's a really soft piece to wear, that one.
Fabulous. Look, £21.95 again. Small quantities like this. I don't like putting this kind of quantity to air. If you don't buy now, then there's every chance you don't get any deal like this again. You may notice that I've also got a pair of earrings on. This is from the kit that Gemma's made as well. These are very much winter wonderland glamour.
They are. They're ice queen, aren't they? Very, very glamorous ice queen.
Did you say ice queen or ice cream?
Ice queen.
Ice cream. Very ice cream. Vanilla. What are you going to show us? I'm just
going to show you how to put that gate style bracelet together.
This one, yeah?
Yeah. And it's quite simple. You make all these components. So it's got 3 layers all the way around, and just for ease on the demo, I've done it all in the labradorite for this demonstration. So if I show you what you need.
Can I just say, that's actually a really big bracelet.
It's massive. It's massive, yeah. Don't follow my example and count those, because it really is very large.
It's like an anklet.
Yeah. You wear it on your ankle.
What?
Yeah,
it's almost like a dog choker or something.
That's what it is. It's not a bracelet. You never said it was
beautiful
a bracelet.
piece of jewellery, but who are you designing for?
Yeah, make it a lot smaller. In fact, when I remeasured it and redone my measurements, I've decided that I need six of the little bicones. Honestly, the professionalism right here is dreadful. I need 6 bicones per bar, so and then you measure against your bicone. Thread your gemstones on and use that as your measure. Okay. Take a break, Vicky. I'll carry on from here. So you need 3 per bar. So how I've done that is on the wire. I've created, I've cut a length of wire, popped a little wrapped loop on the end, on one end, and then threaded on six of my gemstones. You have to just go by eye with when you put your chips on, because obviously they're all different sizes. So you just go by eye.
Yeah.
Right. So when you got to the end, I want a little wrapped loop on there because I want these nice and secure. So hold firmly with your pliers. Push that one back for a 45-degree angle. Reposition your pliers so they're on the top like that. Wire around. Again, reposition your pliers. And then wrap that tail all the way around until you've got a nice wrapped loop. Okay, so you need to make 9 of these in total, 9 lengths, so that you've got your 3 sections for your gate bracelet. I'm calling it a gate bracelet because it's that sort of hinge effect. So then what you do is you go around and make sure all your loops on either end are sort of facing the same direction, so they're all one way. Then you take your eye pins. I threaded on a little gold, a little spacer ball, and then I've then threaded on 6, 2, thread 2 on, and then a spacer bead. You want them separated slightly, and then another 2, 1 on each side. Okay, then another spacer bead, then another 2, 1, 2, and then a spacer bead again as my last one. Pop that on there, and then I don't want them really tight because it stops the movement. I want them a little bit loose. So if you just use the tip of your pliers as a gauge, so squidge them all tight, and then make your 45-degree bend sort of above your pliers rather than underneath them. You've got a little bit of movement there.
Okay.
Then trim that end down to about 1 centimetre and turn a loop to complete your eye loop on the other end. So just pop it in your pliers and turn that loop until the wires meet. And then that's one section of your gate bracelet, and you keep going like that as many as you need to go around your wrist, and it creates, you know, quite a nice little gate. And if you wanted to, you could just do 3 and do lots of links like that.
Great idea.
It's nice and hinged.
And as you say, you could just do the links as long as you need them to be, to make the size as appropriate as you need it to be.
That's right.
Brilliant. £21.95. I'm really trying not to. £21.95 is all you pay. If you would like to join us, it's very last of stock now. It's a fantastic opportunity, a big deal that you have got here. Okay, stop laughing. We have got £21.95. Great chance. Loads of gemstones. I mean, one presume 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pieces of jewellery, but they are incredibly gem heavy.
Very gem heavy pieces.
Yeah, big pieces of jewellery.
Very indulgent.
£21.95. When you start to put that 7, 14, 21, what, less than £3? Would you pay £3 for that piece of jewellery? Too right, you would. You pay £30 for £30. Would you pay £3 for that piece of jewellery? You'd pay £30. Would you pay £3 for that piece of jewellery? Too right, you would. You pay £30. These are the pieces of jewellery that justify the price tag just on their own. But of course, then you've got loads more subsidiaries of the smaller items, which most certainly could be justified at £3. So really, really rather exciting. Now, talking of exciting, we haven't seen this mesh for ages.
No, we haven't.
We've had it in stock. Out of stock. In stock.
Yeah.
It's like the hawky corky of the wire mesh world. Hawky corky.
It's so popular, that's why.
It is, but I'm not being funny, and I don't mean this to be anything other than, I don't want it to sound jammy. But you know what?
What?
You made it popular.
Yes, I helped.
No,
Yeah.
you made this popular,
Well,
like
it's
genuinely, because I think for all of us, and just talk about Jewellery Maker, lots of you I'm sure knew the potential of it, but actually for a lot of people like myself, I looked at this ingredient and I just went, what is that? I don't even understand it. Why would you, what? you actually enlightened me, and I know a lot of people out there, and you know, loads of people are often say to me when we're doing different courses, and especially when we're doing things like this, how much the wire mesh, it transforms their jewellery. But you were the lady, and we're, you know, I'm grateful of it, and I'm sure a lot of people are, to really enlighten us to the potential of it, because the jewellery that you're rewarded with is so exciting.
It is exciting. It is
really visually, wow, you know, you don't expect anything from it when you look at it in its I guess in its simple form.
That's right.
But really, really, lots and lots of treats. Take a look here.
Such a simple medium as well, because it is very simple once you've got your confidence with it. It is a confidence thing. People are scared of it, you know, but everybody that comes on the course, when I do the mesh rose, they say, I've got loads at home, I've never used it. And it's that taking the leap to use it. The thing is, you can't go wrong, so you really can't. So it's worth getting it. Just play with it, build your confidence, and be amazed what you can create.
And I think one of the things is that with this, it's so forgiving that if you are playing with it, you know, I often think with something like sterling silver and things like that, you become very precious about it because it is a precious metal. But actually, with something like this, it's so forgiving that you can play, you can put it back into shape, you can then play with it again and pull it back into shape. It's the kind of ingredient that is ideal for anybody who's just getting started into jewellery making, because in many ways it'll offer you loads of different facilities of jewellery, but if it's not right, then you don't have to be too worried at the fact of you going, oh no, I've wasted all that money and I haven't got it right, and because it will take you back to the very originals. Just by giving it a little pull, it'll take you back to the ribbon-like formation that it naturally is anyway. And all of the pieces that you're seeing here, all the photographs that you're seeing there, are all jewellery that have been created from this one ingredient. And I know there's so many different looks that you think, well, one ingredient can look so different. Absolutely, you can create things like threads, so you can do like coils with it, you know, make a coil and pull it through, so you can make a cord. You can then create, as you can see, calla lily flowers. You can also go for like cupping gemstones inside, so creating almost
like a cage.
Like a cage, exactly. Lots and lots of ways, and it's not just single ply, it is 2-ply, so it means like it creates a tube, so you can put your gemstones in the middle to then net them in as well. So loads of different potentials. Now you're not just getting a little bit, you're going to get a lot in this combination. Now you're going to get your antique bronze in both the 18 and the 10mm gauge, and you're also going to get the graphite in the same sizes as well. So you've got the 10 and the 18mm gauge. Now when we first launched this, we only had one gauge, and it was so successful when Gemma really did open our eyes to its potential, that we decided to go for a second gauge. And I know for a lot of people the 2 gauges really are quite exciting, because you can almost layer, multi-layer the gauging.
Right. You can layer, and also, you know, some of the pieces that I've made with the mesh are quite large scale, but you might want them smaller scale, so it's as simple as just downsizing the gauge of your mesh.
Yes.
You know, and you've got exactly the same design but just smaller scale.
And you're going to demo with this, aren't you? You're going to show us.
I can do, yeah.
You're going to show us how to. Do you want me to open this one? Which one do you want me to open? Shall we open the? Which one do you want to work with?
Give me the grey one. I like that.
The smaller one?
No, give me the larger one, and it'll be easier for me to demo this.
You have got here a fantastic combination, 4 meters of your wire. It is your wire mesh that you're about to work with. Antique bronze and the graphite, the 2 colours, 1 meter of each, one in the 10mm and one in the 18mm of each colour. And yours for the taking, working out. Only now can you get this as a bundle price offer, and you will not get these as individual prices. You will not get this. If you're trying to buy these individually, you would not get this price tag. You're about to get a big saving on this. 4 meters in total, £8 flat.
That's a great price.
That's £2 each.
£2 each.
That's almost half price then, isn't it? Almost half price that we're showing you here. An amazing opportunity. Wowzers, almost half price. If I just show you it there, can you see? It has this amazing metallic quality to it. Now watch this, ready? Simple as this. Open it up and it starts to change altogether. I love the way it creates this wave-like effect. I love how you get that sense of movement. It becomes scalloped naturally. It starts to add texture all by itself. I mean, that on its own right is beautiful, isn't it? As a textured design. Watch this. Now I said that it's really forgiving. For those of you who've never seen this before, I thought it was a bit magic when I first did it. Ready? Pull it, and it goes straight back into the same ribbon-like formation as you had it. And I will just show you as well that it is that two-ply tube-like design, so you can place your finger or gemstones inside to add that detail, cage the gems inside the tubing itself. All this, a metre in total, a metre in each size, I beg your pardon, and in each colour for just £8. So that's working out at £2 for each metre. That's pretty much right on the cusp of half price. Pretty much, not quite, but pretty much half price. So you're going to do as a quick demo then, eh?
I'm going to just show you very quickly something you can do with it, which is something I do with the mesh quite a lot, and that's making a frame and then stretching the mesh over it. Sometimes you want your frame to be, wire work's lovely, but sometimes you've got a lot of open work and you don't necessarily want open work. So the temptation is to bead in it. This offers you
an alternative.
And alternatively, it's quick, it's simple, and very light as well, which is very important, especially when you're doing headwear and things like that. So that's when I use it quite a lot. So if I just show you, I've just made a frame with a piece of wire.
Is that the point? Is that the wire that we gave you earlier on?
It is, yeah.
Cool.
I've just pinched this. This is the 1.5, and this is perfect because that's going to hold its shape really, really, really well. So if you, as you've just shown, it is a tube shape. So to open the tube, you just generally rub it between your fingers to sort of open it up. Try not to pull at it too much. It does fray a little bit at the end, but you know, don't worry about that. You won't really lose much that way. And then what I'm doing is just pulling the mesh over the frame. You can
it's
see
like a stocking.
See it opening up, that's right. It also looks like the tiny veins in
my legs. Is that what you were about to say?
No, I wasn't going to say that. I wouldn't have mentioned your legs in there like that. But it looks like the tiny veins in orchids.
Ah,
yeah,
yes,
it really does.
Well, that's much more romantic.
You know, so it's, you know, we've got lots of lovely colours, so you can, you know, really tone it in. So you can see how that's stretched out over the frame. Now to keep that in place, because it's wire, you can twist the end, and it's going to hold. I wouldn't trust it to hold forever, especially if I was going to put it in a piece of jewellery that I was selling on, for example. So what I would do with that end, I'm just going to take a bit of this wire that I've got to hand.
What gauge are you using there? 0.6?
This is a 0.6. I'd probably use a 0.4 really, to get a nice fine finish. So what I do with that end is I'm just going to wrap very tightly around, a few wraps with my wire to create an end. There we go, and then I just cut that off then. Cut that off there. And then this one, if I was doing a leaf, I might draw that down the centre.
Oh, you're going to create like a leaf design there.
Yeah, if I drew that down. If I didn't want that down the centre, I'd just spiral that piece and pop it on the end.
Mm-hmm.
But very often I'll draw that down the centre of the leaf shape, and then use that end to wrap it in at the base. Okay, and I just wrap, nice and neat. Push it all together, and then you've got this very structural piece that you can then pop into a piece of jewellery or into a headband or whatever you like.
Gorgeous.
Okay.
That's beautiful. And you, like you say, instead of filling that space with gemstones and perhaps, you know, something that would be over-awing or over bold, actually it's quite nice to have that it's translucent in many ways.
That's it. You know, it adds something without taking anything away from the feature of a piece or away from your gemstones, you know, but it adds a texture, and it's brilliant. It's just a fabulous medium, and I really do recommend getting it, playing with it. Get the DVD if you're not feeling very confident, or come on a workshop next year on the 8th of January.
Oh, it's the one on the 8th of January. Ah, perfect.
I'm not sure it's ready to be purchased.
Oh my goodness me, I've just realised what you've just said.
I'm not sure it's ready to be purchased, but I'm sure there's a little waiting list.
Gemma Crow.
What?
You've I
let the cat out of the bag.
Yes.
I'm not apologising. I'm too excited to apologise.
Did you hear that? I'm so not apologising. She's giving me a Ricky Lake look there as well. I'm not apologising. Okay, well, if you do want to join us on our workshop next year,
8th of January.
8th of January. You could do so. Speak to our call centre, and I'll sure you can be put on the. I don't actually think it's even available for purchase yet.
I don't think
but you can always go on the waiting list, and then you can see how to work with the wire mesh. It's probably worth going on the waiting list if you're interested, because it'll be a very big, very, very popular workshop, as Gemma's are. If you would like to join us either in a workshop or to make the purchase of the wire mesh, you can do so by dialing the number at the bottom of the screen, 0800 644 655. We've got stock to go around. Well, I had a really decent quantity available on this one, but we do have to highlight the fact that these deals are only available in the live show. I cannot guarantee you to get another bundle like this again. We've just done £2 for each metre, and we can't honour those prices externally to this deal itself. So if you would like to make your purchase, now's the time to do so, especially now you know that there's a workshop. You're naughty. It's time for the Wall of Fame. Christine, you're 510. She says a Wall of Fame entry using unakite, which is her favourite gemstone, features flowers, using the twisting wire tool. All the wire and gems are from Jewellery Maker. Congratulations, Christine. Lovely detail. Fantastic unakite there, just really adding decorative detail to the neckline. 510.
I've got 511, which made us both gasp a minute ago. But turn it that way.
Hecky thump.
It's gorgeous. It says, hi everyone, I have made this cuff with seed beads, netting and crystals. It's my first attempt, which I'm very pleased about. I've only been beading for 8 months and have only one hand, so I was over the moon with the outcome. I hope you all like it. Merry Christmas everyone and good luck. From Leanne Lake in Devon. Wow, that's amazing, Leanne. That must have been quite a task if you're just using one hand. My dad's got one hand, he does some amazing things. I do think sometimes it makes you more determined than...
And more dexterous, you become much more proficient.
Yeah, and very clever with your teeth and things like that, and your toes.
That's
so,
amazing.
Well done, that's gorgeous.
Oh, I am in awe,
Keep
total
that up,
awe.
Leanne.
Congratulations, yeah. I've got Wendy in Wild Windy Workshop. Workshop or workshop? Is she in a workshop? No, she's in workshop.
It's not wild and windy in there.
Yes.
Wild, but not windy.
She said, very windy here in Nottinghamshire, and it's not very nice, but she hopes that we're all keeping safe. Since she's been away, there's been some new guest designers, and they've added some new inspiration to the jewellery makers here watching. Mark and Sarah are brilliant as they give us so many new techniques and ideas, and I can say that I'm never bored when I'm watching Jewellery Maker. Not sent an entry to the Wall of Fame for a little while. I've been on a holiday to sunny Mexico. Oh, lovely. Not so wild and windy there, I'm presuming there, Wendy. She says she's made 3 sets of jewellery in this design using different gemstones, all purchased from Jewellery Maker. Fabulous, glamorous look using pearls, onyx and faceted spacer beads, silver-plated luxury items. Fantastic, gorgeous, and a great look. And that's 512. Congratulations, Wendy.
I've got number 513, and it looks like a very...
More glamour.
Yeah, very intricate beady bead here. It says, hi, this necklace is for your Wall of Fame. This is the first time I've made anything with beads. I saw your channel and just had to try a kit. I finally gathered the courage to make a beaded bead necklace. I hope you like it. I made the Christmas wreath from materials in my garden. and the organza ribbon, pearls and nuggets are all from JM. They added a beautiful sparkly touch of Christmas. Merry Christmas everyone from Hayley in Harwick,
Essex.
Essex. That's amazing. First attempt.
Fabulous, isn't it?
Beady bead. And we haven't got the wreath to have a look at, Hayley, so, but that's fantastic. Keep going.
And I would just say, for those of you who want to create things like that and you are just getting started, BDB tutorial is available on our website and via our Facebook and on YouTube as well. So there's loads of free tutorials from things like doing the ladder weave to beady beads, and all of those tutorials are free for you to access. As I say, loads of different ways to get hold of them. YouTube, on our website, and also I think there's a connection, there's a link on our Facebook as well. So there's plenty of ways for you to get free tutorials to create amazing jewellery like that. I've got Sharon in Cardiff here. Hello Sharon. She says this week's Wall of Fame is a delicate necklace made with lavender and white jade, which she bought last year from us. She says, hope it's good enough to be shown. Everything's good enough to be shown, Sharon, I assure you of that. She says lots of love to all presenters, guest designers and all the crew. Well, sending it right back to you. Nice simple designs like this, incredibly effective to let the gemstones do the work. Gorgeous. 514 you are, Sharon. We have coming your way. Well.
Do you know, it's been twinkling at me, it's almost an adularescence in there.
Oh, there is.
That's what it sort of puts me in mind of.
It does have that glow about it, you're right, but then actually the interesting part about this gemstone is where it's sourced makes a huge impact on the quality.
Yeah.
Massive.
And the colour's different, isn't it?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Now, you're sourcing different locations for gemstones. You're always going to see something different in them. Always going to see different grades of colouring. And the more you see gemstones from different locations, you start to define those. You become much more aesthetically aware of them. Brazilian emerald, without a shadow of a doubt, is one of the best places in the world to source this gemstone from. And we're giving you not just a standard strand, but how about this? 40 centimetre strand. 40. I've never done this grade of gemstone in a 40. That's bigger than average. That's longer than average than we do on just a normal strand of gemstones, let alone top drawer emerald. It is going to be one of those deals. If you saw sapphires 2 weeks ago, it was not just Sunday gone, but the Sunday before that, we did a sapphire deal, and the deal lasted for 1 minute and 40, I'm sure it was 1 minute and 47 seconds, and the deal was sold out. It was a bigger quantity of sapphire, very similar principles of quality, but it's sold out because it was such a great deal. The same opportunities of quality are available to you here, but I've got nowhere near the quantity in strands. So if you want this, be prepared. It's come up straight after the break. Get yourself prepared for this one. It's first come, first served, and I cannot wait to give you the deal. Don't go anywhere.
The Jewellery Maker Wall of Fame is where you get to showcase your skills as a jewellery designer. And each week, one lucky entrant will win £100 credited to their Jewellery Maker account, and the runner-up receives £50. If you want to enter your design, just send a photo to studio@jewellerymaker.com, or you can post your photos to Wall of Fame, The Genuine Gemstone Company, Unit 2D, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, B989HF.
You can now keep in touch by liking Jewellery Maker UK on Facebook. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Do you need a helping hand to get started with Jewellery Maker? Are you stuck for ideas and need inspiration? Then visit our Jewellery Maker website, where you can find our video tutorials. Expand your knowledge and skills with these easy-to-follow jewellery making demonstrations. Whether you're a beginner, hobbyist, or business owner, there's always something new to learn. It couldn't be easier. Simply click and learn some new jewellery making techniques.
You can now watch clips from Jewellery Maker on our YouTube channel. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker. You can now keep in touch by following Jewellery Maker on Twitter. Get interactive with Jewellery Maker.
Jewellery Maker course gift vouchers are now available. You can choose from a bronze, silver or gold voucher. Each voucher is worth a different amount that entitles you to put towards a course of your choice. For more information, contact our call centre on 0800 644 655.
This is it. This is it. Available right now. We have got the code in, we have got the graphics on. You can go for it now. This is your chance, and I've had so many reactions to this strand from the beginning of the show. So many people giving us the react. Instantly, I've got people saying yes to this, and I'm not surprised by that. We saw that I've got people buying 2s and 3s because you know the deals that we can do for you today are exceptional. And the word on the street is that if you think that the sapphire flew out quickly, well, I tell you what, you ain't seen nothing yet when the price comes in. It will be first come, first served. This is the largest, the longest strand of emerald we have ever put to air. It's not just a classic length that perhaps you would expect for a strand of distinction, which is probably half of the strand, around about 18 to 19 centimetres. It's not even a full strand, which is 38 centimetres. This is a 40 centimetre strand of gems of distinction. Emerald from Brazil. It's big news, huge news. I've got already people, Angela, Nicholas, congratulations, Susan, a non-aspiring Buckinghamshire, non-aspiring Midlands, people who know their gemstones are making the purchases right now, people who know what we can do, and you are going to love it. 40 centimetre strand, the biggest length that we are bringing you here. Please do multi-buy on this one. It's not going to hang around into our vaults for long. See it, want it, make your purchase now, otherwise there's every chance this is not coming your way. What an opportunity to own the graded qualities. Forget your standard bead quality that perhaps you would expect elsewhere, but come to a connoisseur's location like us, where our passion is driven by quality, Mother Nature's genuine gemstones, and we will always deliver something of an integrity to our gems. But this is not just an everyday piece, even on our terms. This is top draw emerald. Carneba, Santa Teresina, these are the locations that we're sourcing some of the finest Brazilian emerald in the world, and we're giving you the chance to own just that. Make your own jewellery, so you don't have to hand over hundreds if not thousands of pounds for this gemstone. You've got the chance to create your own jewellery, create your own masterpiece with ingredients that give you the finest of opportunity. This is what it's all about. Now, if you're wondering how this gemstone, how on earth this gemstone is so good, if you're wondering how on earth this gemstone has such a purity about it, it's because the mining area over in Brazil is very different to other emerald mining locations. You go to Colombia, you go to Zambia, you got a totally different mining conditions to the one in Brazil. Steve is there, actually, in the clip you're about to see. Steve is in the mine itself in Brazil, and he's going to tell you exactly why this gemstone is so very, very prized. This is Steve, one of our gem hunters, the boss, the manager, and the company owner, who is in the Brazilian mines telling you about this gemstone you're about to own.
The actual rock in which the emerald grows in this particular mine in Brazil, very, very soft. If you look closely, I can break off pieces with my hand. It's a lot of biotite in here, a lot of talc. And because of that, because you can break it with your hand, imagine as the emerald grows in here, that it's not got as much pressure as if it was growing in quartz. So that reduction in pressure means that the crystals can grow much easier. They're not fighting with the environment around it as much as they are in many, many areas. So when you see some of my Brazilian emerald, when you see it that's got really nice clean crystals, really good diaphanity, and that is the reason. The reason is it's grown in a soft material, a soft rock that you can even break with your hands.
Different formation in the Earth's crust. You've got much more compression, you've got much more intensity of the emerald forming. Normally it forms in quartz, so therefore the pressure of those quartz forming around the emerald makes much more of an internally textured gemstone, much more of a dramatic find. But actually, when you go to Brazil, because it's got that surround, which is a little bit softer, a little bit more delicate, the purity of this gemstone is what is so very obvious. I mean, your aesthetics are so much much rewarded by that beautiful formation in the Brazilian mines. This is graded quality to my eye. This is quality that you can't afford to miss out on, and I don't want anybody to become complacent that we can handle these kind of deals on a regular basis. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this in 3+ years of working on the channel. It's the first time I've been able to give you high grade, what we'd classify as top drawer, going to the finest grading of emerald I've had in our vaults for a very long time on emerald, if ever I've seen anything like this. I would normally say a strand of distinction would be this length. That's it. That's the kind of length I would normally offer you on a strand of distinction for the price you're about to pay. I'm doubling that today. Yes, you are getting here double that, 40cm strand of emerald, double what you'd normally expect to pay for the price that you're about to get. What an opportunity. What about this? 40cm strand of Brazilian emerald for £17.95. It is the most outlandish of opportunities. It's one of the most extraordinary deals that we can possibly give you. £17.90. Did you think it was going to be the 40s and 50s? Fair dues. Fair dues for the length and for, of course, the quality. Absolutely, you should be paying closer to the 40s and £50 in my estimate. And yet here we are, a double strand if you want to claim it to be, because actually standard sizing on a strand of distinction, I'm right in saying, is 19 centimetres, 18 to 19 centimetres. Now you've got double that, taking you to 40 centimetres for just £17.95. I mean, you'd be happy to pay £17.95 for just the half of that, for just the 20 centimetres, wouldn't you? I've got lots of people holding on those phone lines. Thank you so much for your patience. It's a very, very busy day for us here at Jewellery Maker and across our sister channels as well. So please do give us your patience on those phone lines. It is a free phone number that you're dialing, so it's just your investment of time rather than money that we are asking you to give us on those lines. You can join us, of course. In a click of a button, you can make the purchase on our website, and that's jewellerymaker.com. Go to the live stream. Once you've clicked on the live stream, you'll then have the option of buy now. If it's a buy now offer, buy it now. Don't wait for it to hang around at this price tag again and again, because it's not going to do so. It's not going to be there. £17.95. Sheila, and congratulations, Deborah. Sean and Glamorgan. I've got Gladys in London. Congratulations, Jewellery Maker Miss. This is just a handful of people I'm saying hello to. Lovely to have your company. Susan in the Isle of Man's joined me right now. And Angela, I know you've made the purchase not just once but twice on this deal. £17.95. Right, I've got to keep on moving on because I've got plenty more deals to fit in before the end of the show. Of course, we're handing over to the fantastic, and I'm rather excited to say I've got the lovely Becky joining us, but we've also got Hannah Roxbury joining us on our mid-show today. So if you want your designer-inspired showcase, I can't get that to stand, but your designer-inspired showcase, the lovely Hannah Roxbury is going to join you from 1 o'clock today, and then it's Miss and Miss Out this evening from 5 o'clock, and of course that's available on Freeview, Channel 50. Channel 50 Freeview from 5 o'clock this evening with, I believe it might be Eleanor. Right then. The luxury continues, the opportunity continues. You've got nothing to hesitate on today about the quality of this gemstone. Wow. When you start to see this gem, you can understand why the name derives from the beauty of the birds of paradise. Because when you see this, yes, the Aztecs named this gemstone as the bird of paradise. Now, I tried to memorize the way to say bird of paradise in Aztec language. Wait for this. Look, I've got it written down somewhere because here it is. Right, ready? You're not going to be surprised that I didn't remember this. Quetzalcoatlipyilotli. That's Aztec for bird of paradise. But that's what this gemstone was known as in Aztec times, because it said to replicate the colours of the bird of paradise. Do you get it? I get it, just can't say it. I'll try it one more time. Quetzalcoatlipyilotli. That wasn't even anywhere near what I should be saying. I know it's definitely different to how I said it the first time. Quetzalcoatlipyilotli. Yeah, Okay. If you know how to say it, then please do text in. And give me the how to pronounce it in whatever the word is. You know, that when you write down how to verbalise it. Phonetically, that's it. Tell me how to say it phonetically. I'd be grateful. We have got for you the bird of paradise of a gemstone, the warmth of colours, the vibrancy. I mean, in many ways, you'd look at this and see much of the richness you'd associate to something like a carnelian. But actually, when you get closer, that's when you see something altogether unique. And that's, of course, the opalescence. This gemstone stores and retains moisture. In opal, you're looking at between 5 to 15% of the crystal formation is moisture, which is, of course, hydration. And the moment that you have hydration within a gemstone is when the light plays, you get what is classified as opalescence. The light reaction inside a gem like this, as you can see, is all to do with the moisture within it. Now, we have got coming your way today and tomorrow some extraordinary examples of opal at its highest opalescence, the regard of this gem when the light moves through it, the light hits the moisture, and of course when it's moisture you get droplets. You know, you don't get these harsh abrasive edges to moisture. You get rounded spheres, so the light is totally different to any other gemstone. There's nothing like it. This is Mexican opal, which gives you another regard of opulence to your designs. Mexican fire opal, I'd classify this as, in your graduated rough cut nuggets. What a deal this has turned out to be. I didn't know we were going to go this low. If you want it, it's less than a tenner. But not just less than a tenner, it's £6.95. It's a deal and a half. Look at the qualities. I mean, I've showed you a couple of times what I think about this. And I mean, obviously, I'm probably going very simple. I'm saying I want the colours to match. You might look at this and go, actually, I want contrast. What about putting a purple? What about putting it with the purple? Oranges and the purple. Oh, that's more like it. That's given me, I've been given the Gemma nod there. Yeah? Oh, did I do well?
Very good.
I'm looking
impressed.
That looked like I learnt there, didn't I?
Yep. Very impressed.
Yeah. Oh,
you can have a gold star.
Did I? Do I get a gold star for the day?
You do.
Get in. £6.95 is all you pay. You've got the real chance to get something very, very... That's amazing, actually. That combination. And you just don't get this kind of fiery colour from your opal. Absolutely magnificent deal. 0800 644 655 is the number to dial. It's a go, go, go. Join us on the web. If you prefer, if you don't want to hang on those lines, you've got to stay on the web. JewelleryMaker.com is where you can join us. The colour is... I think it's second to none. I don't think there's going to be a better time. And when you say fire opal, you really do have that fire intensity, that campfire of burning embers, glistening, shimmering. And as I say, because it's opalescence, it has that light reaction that no other gemstone has. That's what you have here. £6.95. Okay, then I've got to keep moving on because I don't want to lose out on giving you this deal. Now, I can just give you one piece of information before I even talk about this. And I know you've already seen it at the beginning of the show, so you've probably been waiting for this to come because you'll have fallen in love with the deals in terms of the abundance of opportunities you're going to get from one kit. One information piece that you need to just store and then make your reaction straight away to. No. How's the best way to put this? Actually, I'm just gonna go to the very basics. We're gonna go to a half price deal on this. Half price deal. I was thinking the best way to say it, I was going to say, you're going to save this or are you going to do that? Actually, I think that they're very simple, and I know I like 50% off. I know that's the kind of deal I like the look of. I'm somebody who always looks for a deal. Don't mind admitting I love myself a bargain. This, 50% off. You should be nearly £50 on this. And actually, there you go. £47.65p. There you go. If you bought this all separately on the website right now, multicoloured crackle gate through regular faceted slabs, then you've got your 5-petal flowers, you've got your multicoloured crackle plain rounds, then you've got your sari ribbon, plus you've also got your wire, that's 10 metres of wire, your essential threading pack, plus your sterling silver. Yes, sterling silver findings on this one. You should be paying pretty much £50, £47.65. Does that mean we're going to go to exact half price? What do you mean, kind of? Kim's now deciding whether she wants to go exactly 50% and go to pennies exactly, or whether she's actually going to push that price tag even lower. Ooh, she's playing some money games right now. Our Kim is playing with that price tag, and I tell you what, you will not want to miss out on this deal. Is it going to be half price? Better than half price. Uh-oh. Better than half price deal you're about to receive. You've got your sari ribbon, you've then got not just 1 or 2 feature strands, but most definitely 3 feature strands. That strand alone is gonna have you creating some extraordinarily breathtaking jewellery. Those profiles, like it's almost like a profile of a diamond, isn't it, that you're getting in those shapes. Plus on top of that, you're going to have your silver wire, and it's your silver coloured 0.6mm gauge wire, and sterling silver as well in your findings, and that includes, you're going to get your chain, and it's your heart-shaped chain. One of the most impressive parts of our sterling silver findings pack is this gorgeous heart-shaped chain. Can't get enough of the heart-shaped chain. You've got it all for one price tag. Kim, my producer's made a big decision on this one. Kim, my producer, she was going to be conservative on this, and she said, well, you know, half price pretty much. And she knows, you know, that I wouldn't have been happy about that, because the price of it, if you broke down this kit, would have been £47.65. Now I said half price. I don't do. It's got sterling silver in it, man. And that's £12.95 on its own. £12.95 on its own is just for the sterling silver. That therefore means for £7. No. Now that doesn't make any sense at all. For £7. Though am I not right in saying that the sari silk is around £7, isn't it? Isn't in the sari silk £8? Okay, so I'm going to put the sari silk, because that's £7.95. So £12.95 for the sterling silver, £7.95. That's your price cost. That's the price of what you're getting. Everything else you're about to see, I'm giving you for free. Everything from the gemstones to the to the threads to the wire, I'm giving for free at £19.95. Absolutely amazing deal. 0800 644 655. You can join us at JewelleryMaker.com as an alternative. An amazing deal. Absolutely incredible. Add to your order. It's a no-brainer. I mean, that's it, isn't it? It is an absolute no-brainer, especially when you're getting so much, because you look at that sari ribbon and you think to yourself, well, now, what does it do? When you start to see what it actually does, oh, you're going to love it. You are going to love it. And it's adding texture, it's adding textiles as well to your jewellery as well, which makes it really interesting, doesn't it?
Oh, it
as
does.
a crafter as you are, and somebody perhaps you don't have boundaries like somebody like myself would, because I'm not naturally creative.
Yeah.
I live in very much restricted boundaries of, okay, now I shall try polymer clay.
Yeah.
And now I shall try this. I find it very difficult to mix my mediums.
Yeah.
But for somebody like yourself, and I know for a lot of our creatives who watch, you know, who we see on the Wall of Fame on a day-to-day basis, this is how you mix your mediums and your textiles.
Yeah, and I'm very tame for Jewellery Maker, you know. Whereas I would be much bigger. I have to tame myself down, rein myself in a bit, yeah.
Why do you feel like you need to tone yourself down?
Because it's not for everybody, you know. I want to make it accessible for everybody, and you know, sometimes we can take jewellery to too much art. Maybe you can do that at home, but have a masterclass on Monday using sari silk, and I haven't used the techniques I'll be using Monday because I really want to show those then. But
Monday it's 1 till 5.
Yeah.
So you've got the designer inspired show on Monday.
Designer inspiration show Monday.
Oh, brilliant!
So more ways of using the sari silk.
Working with the texture. So buy it now, and actually one would hope. Oh no, it's Friday, isn't it? So you would be getting. So record Monday's show, and then on Tuesday you'll receive your package, so that then you can whatever you've learnt, you can apply it to. And of course, don't forget, Amelia, would you do me a big favour and just pass that necklace that's right on the because also Gemma has created this not so long ago. I can't remember what was the day, but you created this elongated design as well, another way of putting textile inside a wire design in a totally different, unique styling altogether. Okay, I've got single quantity figures left now. Big hello to Anne and to Sally. Hello to Elizabeth. Vicki, I know you're making the most of adding to your order today. I know because you spell your name in the same way as I do. It's the only reason I keep on looking and go, oh, Vicki's in. I've also got Kathleen and Sean. Catherine again. Mary in County Down. I've got Pamela in Merseyside, Leslie in Fife, Doreen's in Northamptonshire. Congratulations to Sarah in Cumbria. Lovely to have your company. Sangeeta's joined me in the West Midlands. Sharon's in Aberdeenshire. Christine's in Derbyshire. Hello to you all. Really nice to have your company. I've got last of stock. I'm in single quantity figures left on this one. And as you can see, all of the different... I can't believe we've done that because I keep on saying 1995 and then go back to the fact it's sterling silver findings. And on top of that, if you buy the sterling silver and the sari, then that would take you to 1995. So all of the gemstones you're looking at, all of the threads, including the wire as well, are free. No wonder I've got last of stock. No wonder I'm on to single quantity figures, because that's a... What did you just say about?
It's amazing.
I thought you said it's mental.
Well, it is mental, yeah. Mental.
So, all right then. 1995, last of stock if you want to join us. Now then, we have some ladies in the background. Come on, ladies, come and join me. Come and join me. Now, at the moment, we've got loads of workshops going on, and one of them that you had silver clay yesterday.
Introduction to silver clay yesterday.
Which one I know was very, very popular.
It is, yes.
And I have to say, the nice thing is that because you're with us for a couple of days, and I've been obviously working here and on the system, I've kind of popped in, and I've really seen a journey take place yesterday for silver clay, and a lot of people who started probably tentatively yesterday, experiencing what silver clay could do, by yesterday evening were rejoicing in their results.
Yeah, they were, and I think the good thing about these workshops, Vicki, is that even if you've got experience of working with the silver clay, you're pretty happy. There are lots of techniques that you're going to learn here that I'm going to show you that will take your skills to another level.
And in some ways, it's always a case of when you're doing it alongside somebody, it's almost mastering the skill, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's really getting that sense of the little added touches will make the difference.
And everybody in the workshops come along with ideas of things they want to create, so we're all learning from each other. It's brilliant.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
And today, it's not about introducing, it's about
making silver rings. And we've also got Liam, producer, Late Show Liam.
Oh, is he in?
He is in. He's making a Christmas present for his mum. Isn't that lovely?
Oh, how's he doing?
He's doing really well.
Is he?
He's got a mind of his own. We're all trying to press gang him into doing it the way we want him to do it, but he's not having it. He's dancing to his own tune.
How dare he? How very dare he? We need to mould him, don't we? We need to mould him. Now let me come in the middle and say a quick hello to everybody. How are you getting on?
Really well, thank you.
Yeah?
And I saw you've got one of my pictures up.
Oh, which one's your...
It's the bib with the carnelian.
We were just talking about that, the orange one.
Yes.
Oh, we were just saying we had some beautiful opal that would match beautifully those colours, because the oranges are so vivid. Oh, you've done an amazing job.
Thank you.
Oh, great. Oh, how
I'm
exciting.
having a wonderful time with Tad. She's the best teacher. And I brought my daughter with me.
Hiya. Having a good time?
It's brilliant.
What made you want to come onto the course to set the into rings?
Well,
me.
My mum really.
Yeah.
Teaching me at home, and it's just been really fun, so I thought I'd love to learn more.
And I think actually, in some ways, like we often make neckline pieces and we've only got one neck, we've only got two arms, but we've got 10 fingers, so why wouldn't we want to make rings? You know, and in many ways, is that why you chose to do this course?
Yes, I was here yesterday as well.
So you're now taking that next step along. Yes. Did you enjoy yesterday?
I did, and I got my...
Oh, guys, I don't know whether we can get that, but this is one of the pieces that was made yesterday. That looks gorgeous. That looks, and I'm not being, that's seriously professional. That looks amazing. And how are we finding it?
Brilliant, thank you.
One of many courses that I know that you've joined us on.
Yes, and many more to come.
Brilliant.
I'm just loving every aspect of it.
Because it really feels like you're getting a real rounded technique when you walk into a workshop. That's how I feel whenever I'm watching. I feel like there's a real sense of fulfilment by the end of the day. For every course, you know, whether it's kumihimo or whether it's braiding or whether it's, you know, something like silver clay, there feels like there's a real journey to be taken. Yeah. And if you do want to join us, then please do so. The number's at the bottom of the screen. Just speak to our call centre and they'll put you through to one of our amazing call centre staff who will take all your details and get back to you on all the dates that we have available. And as I say, plenty more to look forward to. I know Gemma's got plenty and Natalia's got plenty of courses running over the next few weeks and months, so we look forward to having your company. Now I've got to move on because, ladies, before the end of today, I've been told I've got at least 3 or 4 deals still to fit in on a Christmas sale. No pressure there then. Thank you so much for joining us, ladies, and I will come and see, and I'll see what Liam's up to, and if we need to reel roll him, we'll do it together. Yeah, we'll get him sorted. Right, it's Christmas deals are on us right now, and you know how I said when you see this behind me, it says Christmas sale, but I effectively say it's a clearance. Well, that's exactly what you've got here. Now then, if I just highlight the fact that you are about to get what we would classify as a giveaway. Because you're about to get one of the essential wires. It's 0.6 mil gauge. It is 100 metres. So Kim's just said she probably shouldn't walk up into the production room when she does this next deal, when she comes off air, because if she does, she probably won't have a head on her shoulders, because she's about to, you are really genuinely going to break the rules. Don't laugh. She said if she doesn't laugh, she potentially could cry. You make the decision, not us. This wire alone, 0.6 mil gauge wire, and for somebody like Gemma, I know, you know, you are a craftsman of the wire designs, but 0.6 is truly amazingly versatile.
Yeah, it's the essential. If I had to pick one, and I had to go with all the others, it would be that one.
Would it genuinely?
Yeah.
Not even 0.8?
No.
0.6?
It would definitely be 0.6. It's the most versatile.
Because of the versatility of it. Because you can get it strong by wrapping it, and you can do like double bandsing of it, so it becomes much more of a structural item, but then it becomes a weaving technique thread when it's 0.6. It's versatile to weave as well. Is that the...
Yeah.
Okay. Are you hearing that, Kim? One of the most, if not the most essential gauge. Okay, if you bought this by itself on our website right now, it's £19.95. It's 100 metres. 100 metres. If you bought this full offer, and that includes not just the wire, but I'm going to give you 2 feature cabochons as well. 2 of your cabochons, that's your black agate and your white magnesite cabochons. That should be almost £27. Can I go back to the fact that you should be paying just £19.95 for the wire? Now look, if I said, buy the wire, get the cabochons for free, you'd be happy, wouldn't you? Would you be happy? Yeah. Of course you would, because you're getting something for free. Big carat weights in 1 stone. It's going to be a fantastic feature for Christmas. That would be amazing, right? That would be a great deal. Buy the wire, get the cabochons for free would be good. Kim, and I shall say her name one more time, Kim has made a very, very weird decision. And she knows she's going to get into trouble for this. Buy the wire, £19.95. Get the cabochons for free. Would have been an amazing offer, but it's not the offer we're going to do. How about you get the cabochons for free and you get a discount on the wire as well? The wire should be £19.95, and in fact the price you're actually paying for the full bundle is £16.95. £7.95. It's a huge opportunity. Let me show you one of the bracelets that the lovely Gemma has made within the past few weeks, using the caption, almost capturing it. I will just show you the underbody so you can see how she's done it. So she's used this almost a network of wire to harness the gemstone into place. I mean, if you saw this into a shop window and you know, handmade jewellery shop window, what price tag would it be? Now, let's face it, it would be more than £16.95, because it would be criminal to put anything of this kind of aesthetically beautiful and crafted offer. £16.95 would be criminal, but that's the kind of pricing you could do for each one of those.
Still have loads left.
Because 100 metres is going to go a long way, isn't it? 100 metres will go a long way. £16.95. Congratulations. It's your Christmas clearance deal. Straight on we go, and we're going on to another Christmas sale offer. Now, I can tell you that Kim has just said she hasn't actually really decided how low she's going to go on this one yet. Now, she had decided on the price, but now she's going to get trouble for doing that deal with the wire. She kind of think, well, you may as well just go for a top trump of getting into trouble.
Yeah.
Once you've done something like that, there's no going back, is there?
No, might as well go all out now.
Yeah. Scott, sales manager Scott, do you want to just leave? No, genuinely, you need to leave, Scott. Yeah, I'm not even funny. Okay, you need to go. Oh, no! No, 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 no! Oh, my gosh. Okay, this is your crazy agate. Can I just use... Now, just because it's called crazy agate doesn't mean to say that you have to do crazy prices. You do know that, don't you, Kim? That it's not necessary. Kim's my producer. For those of you watching for the first time going, who is Kim? Kim's the lady who makes the decisions on giving you deals like she's about to do. It's got nothing to do with me. I'm merely a puppet to her amazing mastery. And I tell you what, the price mastery she is about to do, it's not mastery. It is ridiculous, crazy offer. It's not even in the spectrum of a clearance. It's 1,075 carats. That should be almost £15. Should be almost £15. The price you're actually paying... No, you're not going to go even lower, are you? Okay. She was going to take this to £9.90. She, Cat's mother, £9.95. Kim was going to take this to £9.95 and stop there. That's a great deal. That's a big saving. Don't need to even justify that. It's £3.32 a strand. You know as well as I do that's a deal. But it's not a good enough deal for the end of a crazy Friday Frenzy show. How about this? £7.95? £7.95 for your 3 strands of your rain clouds, a crazy grey agate. This amazing opportunity, over 1,000 carats of gemstones, over 1,000 carats, £7.95 for all 3 strands. I mean, surely you'd pay for that for each one of those, but instead you've got the whole 3-strand offer for £7.95. What a deal that is! I mean, what a price that I just don't think will be repeated any other time. I do think it's a one-off exclusive. It is most definitely a Christmas clearance sale offer and a great deal to be had. And you can join us on the phone lines 0800 644 655 or join us at JewelleryMaker.com. Congratulations. Straight on. Take a look at this. Your quick recap before the end of the show, and of course we know that we've got some more exciting shows to still look forward to here on our Friday full of opportunity kind of a day. We've got of course our guest designer showcase from 1 till 5. That's with the fantastic Hannah Roxbury inspiring us with the beautiful Becky, and then we have got a Miss It Miss Out show. Of course, those of you watching on Freeview, Join us at 5 on channel 50, and you've got some fast and furious deals at 5 till 9. We have got for you something big going on. We've pushed the boundaries. We've pushed the boundaries on many of the deals today, and I'm sure the last time I saw satin cord like this, not in these colours because these are brand new colours, I'm sure it was $12.95. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I've got in the back of my mind. But you've got so much potential here. Brand new colours, never been seen before, for £9.95. It is a brand new strand. For those of you who want to braid, kumihimo. For those of you who want to get knotting, for those of you who want to do your macrame, for those of you who just want to add depth to your jewellery in colour terms, you've got the chance to do so. £9.95, 50 metres of your multicolour satin cord. That means 5 metres of each spool, and that means what? How many bracelets do you reckon you could get out of 5 metres? I'm reckoning probably around about five macrame bracelets. Do you think? A metre, is it a metre and a half?
Maybe a metre and a half, I think Mark says.
So if that's the case, so that's what, three bracelets?
Yeah.
3 bracelets for each spool. You know you've got a lot of jewellery there. £9.95. Quick recap on our brand new beading thread as well. This literally is autumn captured in a 500 metre beading thread spool, a combination of your rich reds, those russet tone silvers, greens, you've got coffees and limes, you've got your dark gold and your yellows. Altogether 10 spools in total, 500 metres, that's 50 metres of each. Yours for the taking for just £7.95. Less than £8 for 500 metres. The only other thing I would say is add your DVD. If you've got the beading thread DVD adventures, then the good news is that you've got yourself a whole new creative edge to your jewellery making for £7.95. £4.95 for the DVD. That can be found on our website at jewellerymaker.com. Of course, you can add this deal now or only now at this price tag. It's live deals that we're offering you here. I can't guarantee that price tag any other time than now. £7.95 is all you pay, and so much jewellery to be had, so much out of one deal for £7.95. All you need is a couple of crimp beads and add a little bit of a clasp, and my goodness me, structural wow factor jewellery. You've been a bit busy on some more deals there.
Yeah, I just thought
pottering along
together. Yeah.
Lots still to look forward to hear from in the next couple of minutes. The lovely Hannah Oxbury is going to take you through some more designs. It's been great to have your company today. Have a great weekend. Take care of yourself. Thank you to you. Thank you to you. Bye bye.
Join guest designer Gemma Crow for our Adventures with Beading Thread DVD. Gemma will guide you through a variety of techniques from basic to more advanced ways you can use beading thread, including how to create flowers, weaving and plaiting techniques, and much more.